We good, guys?
We're supposed to get the last.
I will answer any questions to the best
Also,
of my ability.
are you really gonna use that voice the whole time?
Oh yeah.
He said yeah.
Okay. All right.
I'll raise the pitch a bit.
So, as we mentioned before, right? This
Is that better?
Yeah, it's a bit better. Yeah, just real quick, again, get the rules out of the way. Don't try to murder hobo. Don't kill everyone. There are usually multiple answers to whatever the problem is. And because everyone's kind of new, there will be a good amount of questioning. And you guys are allowed to ask each other at least a little bit. You know, what kind of stuff is and whatever you need help with, right? Now, on our way.
We got macaroni.
This is the second part of our campaign here, with the first part having taken place last week. And to start off with, we jump forward 5 years as all 5 of you come up together, having trained for, say, 2 years together, brothers in arms, side by side, each one of you having pretty good ideas of each other's strengths and weaknesses, and coming together in camaraderie with the sense of the exact same goal. You all are here for the same reasons, and what brings you together makes you guys stronger. And so, as the 5 of you come up side by side, we have Yachiru, we have Lux Sovereign, we have Eminent, we have Asukai, Zerman, and finally we have Rayfel Virtue. And as you guys look on, standing at attention, hands behind your backs, shoulders parted in an upright position, a gentle breeze washes across your faces and your chests as sakura petals sway back and forth in full bloom, landing all around you. The smell of cinnamon and citrus dances around your noses as complete calmness and a sense of security and safety pulses through you. As you stand in waiting, you all hear the clicking of firm footsteps that suddenly halt as a figure appears on the stage that you all recognize. This figure, from a brief glance, stares back at you with admiration and also in a posture similar to yours. Hands behind his back, shoulders parted and upright, as he looks down on all of you, his eyes gleaming with hope as he begins to talk. Hello, inductees of the 35th Libertatum Punitoris. You must perceive this information carefully, as it is to explain the backbone of the Corps. You all have been brought here for one sole purpose, and that is the eradication of the Burae Kasht of 100 souls. What brings any of you specifically, you use as your fire. Use your purpose to ignite your will. Everyone here has lost something, whether it be family members, friends, your homes, or your status. We share the same hatred. Over the last 28 years, we fought back against this scourge that has plagued our world. Do not be dissuaded or confused. These animals are no longer of this world. They do not have souls, and do not hesitate to kill and eat anything and anyone. We know through interrogation and intel that they have been active for at least 50 years, and had their ritual almost 6 years ago. The ritual I speak of, that we have found happens every 10 years, is used to replenish their ranks. It would appear that we have just over 4 years before they can replenish again. The only way that we have found to obtain this power they have, and to become a monster in their ranks, other than the ritual that they hold is to apparently pull out the heart of a high-ranking, let's call them demons, for those of you who are unaware so far, as they are part of the Burae Kasht. We know that these creatures have their rankings signified on their bodies, and it is possible to track which ones have been killed. We have an official record that records how many should be left. The highest demons in the Burae Kasht have their rankings in their eyes, either as numbers or symbols, and are quite formidable foes. If you see them, for now, run. Over 35 years, we have not just trained fighters, but also informants. We have built a communication network to keep our knowledge relevant and to be capable of finding all of these tattered souls in hiding. If you take a look behind you, these new faces are the pride of the Libertatum Punitores. And as all of you guys are standing there, shoulder to shoulder, side by side, having honed your skills for the last 2 years, you are all quite surprised to find 7 new figures standing directly behind you. Their presences completely masked. You had no idea that they were there. And some of them look at you with contempt, some of them look at you with smiles, and some of them look at you with dread. Now back to it. These fighters are the Opulentus Firmus. They are the last line of defense, and you all are the sword that strikes first. Do not worry, as I know you may wonder what will happen if a stronger enemy is your target. For other fighters, and even the Opulentus Firmus, will be dispatched to help you handle these threats. The Opulentus have already dispatched a number of Burae Kasht in the last few years. Opulentus, you are dismissed. And with that, all 7 of them seemingly disappear from your guys' cognitive senses. And I am Hephaistos. Consider me your general or leader. I will be the one who relays to you the information and your missions. As you may have heard before, yes, there are 8 Opulentus, but some have found tragic ends and others could not make it. You all have finished your training and will be going on your first mission today. And as I call out your names, please give a brief description to those around you as to what you look like. Tavern, you first.
Sorry, my mic didn't pick it up. My headphones. Hello?
Yes, Tavern, give a description of what you look like.
Okay. I am a, I'm a big ol' gray monster. I'm a Goliath. I got these fancy red tattoos. I got some big old tatas, but I don't want you to look at them because that's rude. My hair's kind of meh. I'm only 20, kind of heavy though. Like I will crush you if I step on you. I'm about 8'2". Yeah, that's about it.
Now,
I like fighting. I'll crush you. Pretty much, yeah.
what's your specialization in combat?
I like fighting.
Hand to hand or ranged?
Battle axes just coming at you all day. I will destroy you.
Fantastic. Now, Eminent, a description of what you look like.
Well, not many people actually know what I look like. I'm planning to keep it but for identification purposes, you'll find me wearing a witch doctor mask and some and a cloak of sorts, like a mad scientist.
I only hear about every other word of
Eminent,
Bubba.
you may want to get closer to your microphone.
Oh, is that better?
Yes.
Much better.
All right. I'll just start over here. What I said was, my name is of course Eminent. Not many people know what I look like, and I plan to keep it that way. For identification purposes, you can find me wearing a witch doctor's mask with a kind of mad scientist's coat, and I'm a ranged fighter who likes using poison.
And what's your specialization in combat?
Magic. I'm a sorcerer.
Fantastic. And Yachiru, please give us a brief description of what you look like.
Hello, I'm Yachiru. I'm a tiefling, but even though I'm half a demon, I still will kill these guys on you. Because they are the ones who ruined my own life. And I plan to get revenge. What I look like, I have red skin, and I have a couple horns, but don't be afraid. I'm a chill guy, I guess.
What kind of combat do you specialize in?
Hand to hand, specifically swordplay.
Swordplay. Understood. Now, unfortunately, as Rayfel and Asukai must be tasked with other important duties, I will be sending the three of you, Yachiru, Eminent, and Luck, with another one of our Libertatum Punitores. His name is Nova Halsander. Nova, come on out. And as Nova walks toward you guys, he has both hands also posed behind his back. Nova, please give a description of yourself.
Hello, I am Nova Halsander. 19, I am known for using, my long sword. I'm a paladin. I like to fight for good and justice. I used to be a noble, but that path is far behind me now.
Understood. And with that, Rayfel and Asukai, they send off into the distance, where I will be meeting with them later. Now, for the four of you, Nova, Luck, Eminent, Yachiru, as you know, our mission is important. Our mission specifically is to save the lives of those who cannot save themselves. Those who are less fortunate and caught in the paths of anyone who is unjust and unrighteous, including specifically and especially the Burae Kasht. As each and every one of you know, those broken souls, those people who were unfortunate enough to reach for the tainted apple and to bite it from the tree, have all been turned. And it is our job to make sure that they get to where they were supposed to go. Now, for the first mission, the four of you, as Asukai and Rayfel will not be here, you all are being sent to the town of Hastellan in the Arzenian Empire to secure intel and to eradicate the evil that has plagued it. We also have an informant there that has gone missing, and we assume it was the Burae Kasht that took her, as that was her previous assignment. Her name is Ashura, and she is a valued and professional informant. You all have been given rations, and you all have been properly equipped. We have also given each of you 100 gold to keep yourselves fed and to have nice places to sleep. Your first mission is to eradicate the demons, but also, if possible, save Ashura. From previous intel, we do not deem the threat high enough to send reinforcements with you. The four of you should be capable of doing this job. Every one of you will have to rely on yourselves and each other to complete this mission. If the opportunity presents itself for interrogation and learning more information, do so at your own discretion. Also, remember, our mission is to save lives, as many as possible when possible, and try to secure the safety of innocents. If any of you have any questions, ask now. Do any of you have questions?
No questions here.
What about the other three of you?
None.
None.
Understood. Now, if all of you look here into the tavern, we have already placed maps for you as we have them at our disposal at all times. When necessary, you will also be sent scrolls that will give you mission updates, as we do have an extensive network to allow people to communicate. For your first mission, if you look below, you can see we are going to send you to Oakneth, just to the south of Perenthian, one of our prime boat harbors. And we are going to be outfitting you with a ship that will send you straight into the heart of Marseille. The country of Marseille does support us wholeheartedly and understands our mission. However, the Arzenian Empire is not quite so kind. As you go through Marseille and you get closer to the border, you may run into problems, per se. Dispatch of them at your own caution. And whatever you do, do not hurt any civilians, as Marseille is a treasured ally of Perenthian. Does every one of you have a copy of this map now that clearly outlines and details your trip?
Yes.
Nova, Luck, Yachiru, do you also
Yes,
have
indeed.
copies?
Yeah, yes.
Yeah.
Nova, do you have a copy? I'll take that as a yes. Alright, with that, it would appear that there's not much more for me to say. With that, I hope that each and every one of you is able to not only save others, but each other. And I wish you farewell and good luck on your mission. May Godspeed have you. And with that, all 5 of you, well, 6 of you now, you know that you've been dismissed. The 2 of them leave the courtyard. The 4 of you turn around and walk out just out of the doors of the main courtyard, as the sense of safety that you once had slowly falls off of you and is replaced with a fire for your first mission, a fire for vengeance and a fire for righteousness, as each and every one of you knows that this is not only the first time to prove yourselves to those who want to see you grow, but to prove yourselves to yourselves. And with that, you all are about to set off on your mission. Do you have any comments or questions to each other, or do you have any, say, advice or wisdom?
I got them.
Let's just make sure we got each other's back. Complete this journey.
If you
Okay.
need help, just let us know.
Wise words. Now, with that, each and every one of you opens up your map as you see the journey that you are about to undertake. And with that, just as was said before, you all seem to have yourselves 4 guards and a guide as you all travel due south, straight to Clifton. And from Clifton, you travel to Oakneth, the harbor where the boat's waiting for you, where you all meet a crew of lovely and wonderful people. And as you guys reminisce with them and stories of your training over the last 2 years, you also take a long rest, leaving all of you with great energy and great strength for this journey that is to come. After that, you travel from Oakneth to Portson, and from Portson to Brangden, and continue west to Milton, taking a rest between Brangden and Milton. And then, from Milton to Unbramans. On the way to Unbramans, your guards let you know that they have other missions that they have been assigned to. And for the last 10 miles of your trip to Unbramans, you only have your guide with you to get you to the next city. And as you guys are walking, you have passed old ruined structures that are seemingly in the middle of large overgrown forests. It's very humid where you are, as though it's recently rained, but some things look like they haven't seen rain in days. The heat beats down on your necks when you're not directly under the shade of these overgrown trees. And the guide lets you know that you have roughly 10 miles until you're to Unbramans. And this is where you find yourselves. What do you do?
Are we like in a carriage or something?
You're riding on horses, yes.
I mean, just continue on, I guess.
Is that everyone? You guys are just going to continue on?
Forward!
I have a
Yes.
question for
I follow.
DM.
Yes.
I follow Emmett.
So you said we all got 100 gold.
Yes.
Do we set our gold to 100 or
Yes.
like? Okay.
Every
So
one
it's
of
not
you...
just adding 100 to what we had; it's setting it to 100.
Yes. Everyone should have their gold set to 100. And you also have 5 days worth of rations, as they've kept you replenished and fed up until this most recent rest after Milton. So you guys are just going to continue forward?
Yeah.
Yes.
You said we're in front of some ruins.
You guys have been passing by ruined buildings, and they're seemingly in the middle of nothing, in the middle of a
Can we
forest.
check them out?
You could check them out. Roll investigation. What do you get?
21.
21. And with that, Yachiru seemingly yanks his horse's collar to pull him to the side. And as he clips on over to these ruins, he looks around. And as he's looking through the grass and behind some of these rocks that have seemingly grown over, he notices what appears to be the ruins of a somewhat recently put out campfire. And as he walks over to check them, you can sense that it was recently used, possibly last night. And you take a whiff around as you can still smell the char coming off of some of it. And what do you do with that information?
I kind of check to see if it's like humans.
Check around and see if there's any track marks leading from the campfire
Well,
to...
the rest
outside.
the rest of you guys don't know. It was only Yachiru that went and checked it out.
Ah.
Yeah.
So, Yachiru, what do you do with that info?
Look around, see if there's any tracks.
Sure, roll perception.
$10.
You seemingly look around for tracks and you find nothing.
Shit.
Are you going to do anything else with that information? Would anyone else like to investigate?
Sure, I'll check out the ruins.
Alright. Yachiru, are you going to tell him about it, or are you going to make him roll for it?
Eminent, check over here. There's a campfire. It's recently been put out.
I see.
So you go to investigate?
Yes, I go to
Alright.
investigate.
Give me a perception.
Is that a 4? Oh my god.
You seemingly walk up to the area that Yachiru has pointed at, and he tries to tell you that there is what seems to be a previously lit campfire that has been put out. And when you get up to it, you seem to mistake the campfire for nothing but fallen branches and have no idea what he's talking about.
I'm just gonna ask the rest of the group to come take a look to make sure this guy isn't going crazy or something.
I know what I'm seeing.
All right, Nova, Luck, what are you guys doing?
I decided to come check it out with them.
Okay, roll perception. What'd you get?
5.
Again, you come up, you look down, and all you see is some sticks that have probably fallen from the branches above you as you look around above you, completely unaware of where this forest fire he was talking about is. And what about you, Luck?
I'm not going crazy.
I see no fire here.
Luck.
You can smell it, bro.
1 second.
Alright, well, with that, we're just going to assume that Luck didn't have the time to look. So, with seemingly only Yachiru having maybe found something he believes, but with absolutely no evidence of what he found, and unable to figure out where it went, seemingly the group comes together and decides to move on.
I know what I heard. I know what I saw. I know what I smelt.
Yeah.
So, as you guys are traveling, you're about 1 mile out from Unbramens, according to your navigator. What do you guys do?
This is like, where are we going again?
Unbramens. You are
a city?
just, according to your navigator, your guide, you are coming up to the last city just before you reach the Arzenian Empire.
Is there a gate, or is it just walk in?
Can we stop by and look at it?
This is a fortified city, and yes, you are meant to go through it, as your guide says. Not only are we going by it, we are going through it. My question to you all is, do we spend the night here and set up a camp, or shall we continue another mile into the night?
Nah, let's keep going.
Camp.
I
What?
say we stop by some of the stores here and gear up.
Say,
Gear up. What do we need to gear up? We got everything we need.
Last time I checked, we don't have a healer of any sorts. So maybe grabbing like a few health potions might be beneficial.
Just don't get hit.
Bro.
Excuse me. Would
I mean,
you all like to
I agree with
camp
luck.
out?
1
or
minute,
are
please.
we going to be continuing?
We
I
can.
agree with luck checking it out.
Wait. Can we
I'm going
we
to
stop
the
here for potions? Do we have to sleep if we stop here?
He said it's getting dark, so I mean, if we go look for a shop real quick, it'll probably be too dark to continue. So we will have to stop here.
Camp.
But
Yeah, let's
either
just
way,
stop
I
here.
don't think it will harm our journey.
I would like to move as fast as possible, but I'll stop for a night just to get stuff ready.
We shall stop here, good sir.
Okay. Then let's start setting up our camps. And with that, roughly 45 minutes passes as you all throw down your tents and set up your firewood. You get
Are we
your
sleeping
fire
outside the
started. Yeah, you have tents. You're sleeping about a mile from the city.
I thought we were gonna sleep in the city, like.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Do you all? Well, that's what I'm asking you. Do you all want to go into the city? It'll be another mile.
Yes.
That's not what
go in the city.
that's not what you made it sound like. You made it sound like we go in the city or we travel past the city a mile.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
You're a mile before the city. You were 10 miles from the city. Now you're a mile from the city. As I've told you guys 3 times already, we will be having to travel through the city for restocking and care of our horses.
Yeah.
Would you like to camp here, or would you like to travel another mile in the night to the city?
I'll travel. I'm down to keep going.
I mean, I say keeping in the city would be smarter so we can travel during daytime. We don't have to risk getting attacked by monsters during the night.
We go at dawn. Camp.
So it's
Alright.
3-1 that you guys are going tonight?
That's what I think.
Okay, then we shall go tonight. Instead of setting up all of our camping gear, let's get out of here. And with that, all 5 of you jump back on your horses. You have all of your gear packed up, and you start to rein them in. Is there anything you guys would like to do while you're traveling? You have 1 mile. It's roughly, say, 8:30 at night. The sun is really dropped low. There's barely any kind of radiance in the sky. Things are getting pretty dark.
I'll cast my light to make sure we can see where we're going.
What are you casting?
Let's see, what's the spell called? Dancing Light.
Dancing light. And what does that do?
You create a 4 torch-sized light within range, making them appear as torches, lanterns, or glowing objects that hover in the air for the duration.
And then I assume you're taking a, say, like a middle kind of role in the formation of the 5 of you, so that way everyone has that kind of radiance from the light?
Yeah.
Okay. So, as you guys are back on your horses, you're traveling. Seemingly, Eminent has casted a light just enough so you all can see around you, as though there is a torch that has had some gasoline or fuel thrown on top of it, and it's just brighter than a normal torch, so that way you guys can see roughly 10 feet around you. And as you travel, you hear the snapping of what seems to be some branches around you. What do you do?
I would like to check it out.
Okay. Yeah, he can do it. I would
Nice
like
knowing you.
to divide the light because it says I can make up to 4, and just divide them out in like all around us to make a bigger area. To maybe where I can see them. I don't know how far they are. But
So do they have to be held, or do they just like go above people?
it says it hovers in the air.
It hovers
So-
in the air around you.
Yeah, it doesn't say around. It says hovers in the air for the duration.
Okay, and so who wanted to go check?
I did.
Okay, how are you checking? Are you looking over there? Are you going over there? What are you doing?
I would like to just sneak up there quietly.
I'll just give him a light. Do you want a light?
Sure.
I'll just
You
give him
want
a light.
to
He can go
give
check
him
it
a
out.
light?
Yeah, he can go check it out.
And okay, so he's got a light directly above him, and now what do you want to do?
Just check out the area. Just walk around the area, seeing if everything's all right.
And you're just gonna walk up to it?
Yes.
Okay. So, as you seemingly hop off your horse and start walking toward the crack of what seems to be maybe branches or like a rustling of a bush, what did the other three of you do?
Wait, is he on his horse when he's doing this, or he hop off?
Well, he said that he just wanted to walk up and look, so he hopped off.
I'll hop off as well just to give him backup if something does hop out at him. And get a crossbow ready.
Luck,
Crossbow
Yachiru? Luck, Yachiru?
I'll go with them.
Yeah, I'll follow.
Okay, so the four of you in somewhat defensive formation as your guide waits on his horse looking down at the four of you. You are each seemingly illuminated in the middle of the night for all to see, as each one of you has a torch directly above your head. And anything that could possibly be alive in this dim forest, as the sun has disappeared in the middle of the night and you're a half mile from the city, anything in this forest knows exactly where you are, as you are the only light source. And as Nova here reaches the bush first with the three of you staggered behind him, Nova, give me a perception check.
$13.
You just barely notice as... Oh, shit. Well, that was a nat 20. You just barely notice as a dagger comes flying out of the bush right beside you and lands directly in your leg for 8 damage. Now, everyone, roll for initiative.
Alright.
You just roll it in the chat. It will show it for everyone. You don't have to put it in Discord.
Yeah, but you should put it in Discord so we can track it better.
No, the chat should work fine.
Yeah, but how am I supposed to track that with all the opponents?
What do you mean, opponents?
Wait.
The DM can do whatever he wants with it. I just mean, like, as, characters, we shouldn't have to do anything else other than just do that.
Sure.
16, 9, 6, 6, 6, 2. 20.
Okay, so then where is Nova's initiative roll?
Alright, hold on.
Initiative roll, right?
Yes.
Don't see.
What did you get?
I don't see that roll. Hold on.
It's right below like your charisma, proficiency, walking speed. It's right below it, called initiative, next to your armor class.
It's near the top middle.
I found it. I got
You got
15.
a 15.
Okay, and with that, seemingly there is one enemy directly in front of Nova, who has just, Yachiru, who just took a knife to the knee. Yachiru, what do you do?
Fight!
Okay, what are you doing?
I take out my sword and I swing at the enemy.
You're just swinging into the bush
I swing, yes.
to your left.
Yeah.
Okay, roll to see if that hits.
Initiative?
No, you gotta roll to see if it hits. There's a thing called hit DC. It's right. It's under attacks. You've got attack, range, hit DC, damage. Do you see what we're talking about?
24.
Okay, so you click the one that says hit DC and you got a 24?
Yeah.
Okay, and then roll for no, you wait, what? Unarmed to hit. Oh, okay. Now roll for damage. That should be the one right next to it. What kind of damage did you do? You did
5.
Wait, what kind of attack did you just do?
Sword hit.
You did, but you did an unarmed strike.
Apparently.
But why did you do an unarmed strike?
No idea what my attack is.
What? Well, let me look at your character right now. What did you? Oh, dude, you didn't equip your sword and shield. Okay. I think I just equipped it for you. Now click your damage button for your greatsword. Jesus Christ.
11.
11. Okay, that's way better. All right. And with all of you behind him, as you see him plunge his sword straight into the bush, you hear a ah as it rustles leaves around it. And right after that, we go to the one who just got a sword in his chest. He rolls an 11. What's your armor class? He rolls an 11. Yachiru, what's your armor class? Yachiru,
Yeah.
what's your armor class?
15.
So does an 11 hit? If it's not higher than 11, that's a no. Do you, Yachiru?
Sorry, I was off of Discord for like 30 seconds. I didn't know what happened.
Okay, so you stabbed the guy. You did damage to him. He's the one going first, and he just rolled an 11 for hit. Is 11 higher than your armor class?
No.
So does it hit?
No.
Perfect. Okay, so you take no damage. So with that, after stabbing your knife into the person directly in front of you, hidden in a bush, right after they had thrown a dagger at your leg, they seemingly come up out of the bush and try to stab back at you, and you just narrowly avoid it. With that, Eminent, what do you do?
I want to survey our surroundings to see if there's any other enemies.
Roll a perception.
I got 10.
10 total?
Yes.
You look around and you don't notice anything other than the one right in front of you.
All right.
And with that, luck.
Okay.
Well, do you want to use a bonus action to do something?
No, I'm good.
Did I see Bubba look around, or do I need to do that myself too?
You would need to do that yourself. Eminent saw nothing.
Oh yeah, then can I do a perception check myself?
Of course.
That is a 21.
And with that, you start to notice some of the rustling in the leaves around you. There are at least 3 other bushes that you can see starting to move around you right after that first yell from the one that Yachiru has pierced seemingly in the side of the chest.
Am I able to say there are 3 more and point towards them to everyone?
Yeah.
Guys, there's 3 more of them. Look at the bushes, they're moving.
And with that, we go to Nova. Nova, what do you do? Nova Halsander, what do you do?
First. So wait, I'm just injured, right?
No, you're fine. Yachiru took a knife to the knee.
Ow.
Okay. I was
Yeah.
confused. Okay. Am I able to let's see, use what's word? Let me read what this says real quick.
What are you trying to do?
No, I was reading one of the spells I had to see if I could use it. But never mind.
Okay, so what are you gonna do?
Am I able to pull out my sword and go survey like one of the bushes that a person's at?
Well, somebody did call out to you that there are 3 more moving bushes, and there is one person right in front of you that already has a sword in them.
I would
So can
definitely
I-
survey.
So can I can I survey one of the bushes and then go towards it with my sword?
So you're just gonna walk toward the bush with your sword in hand?
Well, yeah. But not go up to it. Like, can I throw my sword at the bush?
You want to throw your sword?
Yes.
Okay.
YOLO. YOLO.
Roll
YOLO.
for roll for athletics.
Oh, and to hit.
Well, roll for athletics first. What do you got?
9.
Oh fuck.
Aim.
Roll for the hit.
Do I have to click the longsword thing? I don't know.
Yes. Yes. Hit /DC.
Sword
Oh
to
my
hit.
God.
It sticks at 26.
It's a nat 20 though.
Oh boy. Okay, so in the most awkward and lopsided way possible, all of you look back as somebody who you all had previously believed was somewhat of a skilled magician or wizard. Suddenly, almost as if he were pulling a rabbit straight out of his ass, lifts his sword almost like it were a spear and launches it into the bush directly to your all's left that had previously been seen moving. And as it goes and it flies through the air, you hear, "Ah!" And roll for damage.
Okay, where is the damage roll?
Right next to hit DC.
Oh, okay. Oh, 6.
And for 6 damage. Nice. And as the sword hits into the bush and you hear an "Ah!" you see a person who stands up with Nova's sword seemingly coming out of his left arm. And as it's thrown, Nova knocks himself off balance, landing on one knee. And with that, we come back to... let's see. We're going... well, that's not going to hit. So, Eminent, from behind you, a third attacker comes running out of the bushes. And as he tries to stab you in the back, he misses.
Alright.
As the guy to the left that has a sword in his arm comes running out of the bushes at Nova. Nova does an 11 hit. Nova does an 11 hit.
Oh, hold up. But do you see that the armor thing?
Your armor class, it's right next to initiative.
Oh, 18. So, no.
It does not hit. And the one with the sword in his arm comes running out, almost like a zombie, trying to limp with his arm to his side and a sword stuck in it. And as he swings at Nova, Nova narrowly dodges it. And that's an... Oh my god. There's no way. Oh, that's fucked. And as the archer of the group, who was hidden in a tree just southeast of you guys, diagonally in between the person who came running up behind Eminent and the person who came running up beside Nova, as he goes to draw back his bow and releases it, you all hear an arrow come flying through the wind, and that's an... What it was is oh my god. And the arrow goes flying through the wind right into the person in front of Yachiru, who already had a sword in his chest. And this arrow lands right in the opposite shoulder. And the guy in front of Yachiru is in real bad shape. As instead of a yelp this time, you just hear an ugh. And got and Nova does Luck does a 13 or 11 hit.
Does a 13 hit?
Yeah, does a 13 hit?
Negative.
Okay. And with that, the last two come flying out of bushes directly to the right and to the northwest of Luck. And as both of them swing their swords, one misses entirely, and the other one just skitters by, dealing no damage. And with that, we're back to the top. Yachiru, what's your move?
Can I finish the guy in front of me?
Roll to see if it hits.
Eight.
8 total?
Yeah.
No.
Fuck.
And with that, Yachiru goes to swing his sword, and seemingly the guy in front of him, who looks like he's on death's door with two massive holes in his chest, is but a moving target for Yachiru's blade. And with that, we go to Eminent.
Alright, how many of them are close together?
From surveying around you, you have one in front of you that's pretty screwed up, one just to the left in front of Nova, one directly behind you that just tried to stab you in the back. You have the archer that's kind of in the apex of the one to your left and the one behind you up in a tree. And then you have two to the right that just ran up on luck.
Alright, I'll dash back and cast Fireball on the one that was in front and behind of me.
Okay, so you're dashing at an angle toward the archer with the two of them. Okay. And that's screwed. Alright, roll to see if it hits.
Alright.
Well, actually, yeah. Well,
It's
actually,
like
roll an athletics first for the
Okay.
dash, or for the aim, really.
Athletics or acrobatics? Which one?
Just do do acrobatics, sure.
Alright. 22.
Oh my God! All right, roll to see if it hits.
Alright. And it says Dex 15.
Oh, it says if their dexterity is over 15.
Yeah, then they can dodge it. I'm gonna take half damage or something.
Oh,
Dex.
is that passive dex, or does it want them to roll for it?
It says that's dexterity saving throw.
Okay, so it is roll dex. All right, let's roll two of these bad boys.
Oh, but with the fireball, I do want to use like meta magic.
Oh my God! Yeah, one of them was a nat 1, so yeah, no chance these guys are dodging.
This is when you cast a spell that has a range of 5 feet or greater. Use one sorcery point to double the spell's range.
Really? You want to do
I
that?
don't want to do that if I hit somebody. If I hit one of my teammates. But if I'm not, I just increase the range if I can hit someone else. I don't know exactly where they are, so I'm just guessing I can hit them. You'll have a range of about, let me see.
If you want to hit both of them, you're going to hit Nova no matter what.
Well then, I'll just hit one of them.
Okay, which one?
The one that tried to stab me.
Okay, so you go to hit him and roll for damage.
23.
Holy shit. And just like that, as though it were the hand of Usain Bolt, Eminent, seemingly guided by unbelievable acrobatic feats, goes backflipping through the air about 15 feet away and launches a firebolt directly at the one that just tried to stab him in the back. And as the fire slams into them and you all hear the crackling of the flames over their body and you hear the screams as they catch on fire and ignite, the light brightens up the whole area As before, you guys were unaware of where the archer were, but had a pretty good idea. He is now firmly lit about 25 feet from you all in a chair, or in the top of a tree, and you can also see the other 4 beings who are seemingly attacking you without any of the light sources.
Wait, Eminent's getting attacked?
Yes, he was. Also, Nova, you have some kind of music playing in the background. Is
my
there any
bad.
way to get away from that? Yes, Eminent was being attacked, and Eminent just absolutely charred someone. They're not dead, but they are very messed up. And now it's to Luck. Luck, what's your move?
How many are like who's near me?
You
How
have
close?
2 directly beside you within a foot. One's to your right and one's just in front of you to your right at an angle.
Like they're like a foot away from me in both directions.
Yes, they both just tried to stab you. I hope you were paying attention.
Okay. Well, you never know. They could have like backed up afterwards. I mean, usually if you try to stab something, you back up immediately after you miss.
What's your
I only
move?
have one move in action though, right?
Okay, I would like to use my one battle axe to hit the guy on the right, and then I would like to use my other battle axe in my other hand, and I'd like to hit the guy on the left.
Roll to see if they hit.
And then, I would also like to do my action surge to do that same order, and then as a bonus action, I would like to hit the guy on the right again, as like a just in case.
So you're well. So you're attacking 5 times?
Yeah.
Okay, roll to see if all of those hit.
19, 24.
You know that roughly like 4 feet in front of you is another person that has already been hit twice, right?
Well, am I able to dodge up there to use my bonus attack on them?
Well, why would you have to dodge up there? They're less than 4 feet. They're like 4 feet in front of you.
Oh, this is a 5.
They were just
reach.
on.
I didn't know.
They were just on his. They were just on his sword.
Okay, so I want 2 attacks to go to the people next to me, and I want my last bonus attack to go to that person.
Okay, roll to see if
4
they
feet
all
in front of
hit.
me.
2 more.
19, 24, 18, 23, 21.
For Christ's sake, those are definitely all hitting. Roll for damage. Damage on damage on damage on damage.
8, 9, 8. Or no, that's a 13. And 13. Eight, 9, 9, 13, 13.
And with that, right after the crackling and the fire from the one that Eminent had shot during their unbelievable acrobatic backflip, seemingly with a yell of rage. Luck, give us a yell.
Did that
Perfect.
pick it up?
Just the beginning of it, but that was perfect. And with a yell of rage, seemingly, Luck, with battle axes drawn in both hands and bazongas bouncing, slams into the first one, slams into the second one, slams into the first one, slams into the second one, and then, reaching just within range, slams into the one that had already been stabbed with an arrow in his right shoulder. And the first one looks like he is in absolute horrifying shape, with gashes in his chest. The second one in the exact same shape, with massive wounds in their chest. As for the third one, well, dear Christ, you've lopped his head directly off of his shoulders. And with that, we go to Nova. What's your move?
I have a question. Is the guy still in front of me that I threw my sword in?
Yes, he's right beside you.
Okay, so can I want to disarm him. Basically, can I attack him in like the leg, basically like make him fall down like twice? Because I have the extra attack. So can I attack him in both, like one leg and the other leg, like left and right? Like.
So you're trying to use hand-to-hand combat to knock them down?
Yes.
Is your character adept
He has-
at
he has the-
hand-to-hand combat?
It says he had the extra attack special thing.
Yeah, but is your character like adept at hand-to-hand combat?
Well, I have
They are
the
adept
one-
at hand-to-hand combat.
Yeah.
Well then, I guess we're rolling to try to just. Okay, so
His arm, basically.
roll athletics.
Okay. Oops. 14.
Okay. Now roll to see if it hits. This is your unarmed strike, by the way. Roll to see if it hits.
17.
17 does hit. Roll for damage. And with that, you seemingly shatter almost shatter one of their kneecaps, dropping the seemingly bandit or ransacker down to one leg, specifically kicking out their left leg. So the arm that has a sword dangling from it is closest to the ground. And with that, they take 4. Alright, and now we're back to the enemies. And let's start. So this one will be first. We got Nova. Does a, or no wait, sorry, that's the, yeah. So Nova does a 14 hit.
No.
Okay, and the attacker on the ground on one leg reaches his sword up at you, and you seemingly wiggle your body just slightly to the side as they miss and their arm falls back down. And what?
One more question. It's like some of the I have the protection. Can I just do that instead? I have a shield.
Protection?
Yeah, because I have a shield equipped. If I see them attacking,
that's usually supposed to be a reaction.
Okay.
So then after that, Eminent does a 13 hit.
Negative.
And the one that you set on fire comes running at you and misses. Although they came running at you very limply and look to be in pretty poor shape. Does a 8 hit you luck? Or sorry, a 10. Does a 10 hit luck?
No.
Okay, and... Oh. Shit. Well. Okay, and so... Does a 21 hit you, Eminent?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, can I react to like block the attack for him with my shield?
That would be a reaction.
Can I do that right now or no?
You need to set up a reaction instead of doing an action during your turn. So reaction takes place when an enemy attacks. So you would skip your turn attacking to have a reaction.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Okay. And then that plus you take 9 damage as an arrow seemingly out of your sight comes flying through the air, slamming right into your right shoulder blade. And you wince in pain as you feel the sharpness of it collide with you. And Last one. We got luck. Does a 6 hit?
No.
And with that, the other one that you had stabbed or that you had hit with the axe tries to stab at you and misses. And now back to the top. Yachiru, the one in front of you, his head was literally lopped clean off as an axe seemingly flying out of nowhere just past your face knocks it away. What do you do?
I want to use my turn as a reaction.
Okay, Yachiru sets up a reaction. And now to Eminent. What's your move?
Do I still know where that archer is?
Absolutely.
Alright. I'll lift up both of my hands and say, "You shall know pain," as I cast another fireball. And I'll use meta magic to hit 2 people. Let me see. I have to use a cast point, but it says I can.
So what is it that they need to roll for the saving?
Never mind. It's only one person. They need to make a dexterity saving throw and hit 15 dex. I get above 15 dex.
Oh, 14.
So
that hits. Roll for damage.
Alright. 26.
Damn. And with that, all of you turn as you hear a booming voice from your back left corner. And as all of you are looking over your shoulder, as well as the people attacking you, you all hear, "You shall not pass!" As a fireball goes ascending straight into the tree, and the tree catches on fire in its entirety. And all you hear is a momentary, "Ha!" as the person shooting the arrows seemingly goes up in smoke and completely disintegrates. And now we go to luck.
Okay, what was the boom noise?
That explosion just now?
Yeah.
That was the tree that Eminent just caught on fire, killing the archer.
Oh. Am I able to do a perception check of just the whole area?
Do you want to do a perception check with 2 guys right in front of you trying to stab you?
I mean, are they really gonna stab me? Oh, I don't like killing people. Fine, I'll just do my my hits. I'll hit them 3. The one guy on the right once, the guy on the left once.
Well, roll to see if it hits.
And I'll hit the guy on the left again.
Well, then roll to see if it hits.
19, 9, and 21. The 9 was a nat 1.
Oh shit! All right, roll for damage. All 3 of them.
10, 7, 12.
And you're gonna hit this one first. Okay, yeah, they're still okay. And then that, and then you said you're gonna hit this one for 12, and they are okay. So suddenly, right after the explosion, as you all saw that archer in the corner just absolutely disintegrate, almost trying to maybe per se copy immediately and then paste from the opposite corner of the group, you all hear Luck yell out again, enraged, with 2 battle axes. And as their first battle axe comes swinging down, the person that they hit stumbles back. Really, really bad shape, that one. You can see clear gashes all across their chest as they're bleeding out. You can almost see bones sticking out from their rib cage where the gashes have gone so deep. And then, with their second axe, seemingly swinging it way too far back after trying to swing the first one, they seemingly reach right behind themselves and slam an axe right into the back of Yachiru, dealing 7 damage.
You mother.
And then, while the first axe is in Yachiru's back, they pull back their first axe and slam it into the second person for their third attack. And with that, the axe, seemingly like butter, glides straight across their chest in a diagonal motion from their upper left shoulder straight to their hip, cutting them cleanly in half. As you see, they look back at you, Luck, with widened eyes, as they just slowly lop right off of their own body, and then their feet seemingly standing still for another 2 to 3 seconds, and then crumbling underneath themselves. And now we go to Nova.
Sorry.
You're not.
Not really.
Okay, is the person like still in front of me, like just on the ground?
Yes.
Am I able to like knock him out so like we can just question him later with like an unarmed attack?
You could try.
Can I do that?
Sure. Roll for athletics.
Okay.
11. Okay, roll to see if it hits.
21.
Okay, it hits. And with that, using an unarmed strike, with the person knelt down to one knee right in front of you, and their sword outstretched just to your left, their right, as it tried to pierce into you, and seemingly your sword sticking out of one of their arms, you raise a fist, almost as if it were a kangaroo trying to punch them, way up above your head, and you launch it square down into their face, knocking them right the F out, as they take an early dirt nap, slamming into the ground behind them, face first. And now we go to... Which one would be first? We're going to go... Okay, well, that one's incapacitated. That one's... Okay. And... that would be... Luck does a 19 hit.
Yes.
That does 7 damage.
I.
And then that would be the one right in front. Okay. Eminent does a 16 hit.
Yes.
And that will be 6 damage.
Right.
And with that, you all are seemingly down to 2 opponents, with a third being knocked out. Yachiru, what's your next move? Also, you didn't use your reaction that whole turn. I just wanted to let you know.
RIP!
Alright, so Yachiru, what are you doing?
Can I go out to one of the enemies and just beat them up with my fist?
There is one right beside you, to your right.
So can I beat the shit out of him?
Sure, roll for it. Roll to see if it hits.
Knock him out. Knock him out.
14.
14. Now roll for damage. And with that, you get the 9, 10, minus 5. Yep. And with that, your hand flying right through their chest seems to puncture right into their rib cage as you feel a crunch of the bones and you see the exposure of their heart and their lungs that you just pierced right into with your closed fist. And as you pull it back with little bits of blood spurting out and bone falling to the ground, you can see the last few beats of their heart and the last inhale of their lungs as they close in. And then you hear a and they fall back dead. And with that, we're on to Eminent.
Alright, so there's one left.
There's one left, and it's the one you set on fire directly in front of you.
Alright, I'm gonna walk up and just touch him and use shocking grasp.
Roll to see if it hits.
I'd say 18.
18, and roll for damage.
12.
And nice. And with that, almost like a burnt steak that's been on the grill far, far, far too long, you see Eminent stroll right up to the one right in front of him that he has already put through hellfire. And as he reaches up a singular finger to gently tap them right on the nose, as he reaches up, you all start to see the crackling of lightning between his finger and their nose. And right as it makes contact, you hear a "Ah!" And you see them go flying back about 1.5 feet, and then they slam the ground dead. With that, you all have seemingly beaten this chance encounter. You have taken out 5 of the 6 assailants, and there is seemingly one knocked out on the ground still breathing. What do you do next?
Loot the bodies.
Okay.
Loot the bodies.
Okay, the one that I knocked on the ground. Can I take out my sword? Like, is he like severely like injured, or like very injured?
He is very injured. Yes.
So can I take out my sword and can I what's it called? What is that thing called again? Actually, never mind. I just take out my sword and like lay him on, like tie him up and lay him on a tree and wait for him to wake up.
Roll for athletics, or no? Roll for acrobatics.
What? 23.
What'd you roll?
23.
And with that, you seemingly deal no damage to them as you pull your sword out of their arm. They are in bad shape, but they are still breathing.
I just want to loot the bodies.
Does anyone else have any? Also, Nova. What, dude? What's up with that music in the
My
background?
bad.
I'll be right.
Does anyone else want to do anything other than loot the bodies? Or do you guys all want to loot the bodies?
Loot.
Okay.
Guys, I feel like we should be able to loot them based on who we killed.
Okay. Well then, everyone throw me a perception.
Alright.
I got an 8.
I got a nat 20.
10.
Trying to figure out how to do that 1 second.
DM, that is a natural 20.
Well, write them in Tavern real quick, so I can hand out stuff accordingly.
I here's perception. All right.
Come on, Eminent. You got this.
I'm trying to.
You just gotta roll. You just gotta write it in Tavern. Come on now.
Yeah. I got fucking 6. All right. I put it in Tavern.
Okay, so as the group of you go around and you start scavenging for information off of the deceased corpses, and somehow you're the good guys. Eminent, you appear to find 5 gold.
What the fuck?
And Nova, you appear to find 8 gold. Yachiru, you find 16 gold. And Luck Sovereign, you seem to find not only 15 gold, but also a still intact, if not slightly damaged, well, I wouldn't say it's too damaged, but a still intact bow. Where did it come from? Nobody knows. But you yourself, you found a bow. Yeah.
A bow and how much gold?
You also seem to notice that for some reason the bow was right next to a pile of ash. You're not really able to remember where the ash came from per se, but you do notice a large pile of ash right next to the bow. Weird timing or something, I don't know.
It's a campfire.
You and this campfire stuff.
Yeah,
Bro!
Yeah, this guy's the only one who sees campfires.
I know what I saw, I know what I smelled, bro. Come on.
Whoa. You just gotta back off your mic a little bit, my guy. Now, what do you guys do next?
How much gold did I get?
15.
I'm ready to go back to the city.
How much I got?
You got 16.
No, so I got.
Oh, Nova, you got 8.
I got 5. Right?
Okay, so
And you got 5. Eminent.
So basically, can I just carry the guy that I've knocked out with us until I wait for him to wake up? Like, get on our horses and just walk away, wait for him to wake up while we're on our journey.
Whatever you guys want to do. What do you want to do with him?
That's really
Carry him with us until we wait for him to wake up so we can question him. See why they attacked us.
Do you all want any DM insight?
Sure.
Is that okay with you guys?
Yeah.
Luck? Nova?
Yeah, can we get a DM recommendation?
Yeah.
You just need
Yes.
to remember the part where Hephaistos explicitly said, "Remember to keep in good regard with the people of Marseille." And it may look a
So we
little
need to kill him here.
suspicious.
Keep going.
It may look a little suspicious if you walk into the town with a captain.
Bury him, no one know.
Let's kill him. Let's go.
Damn.
I'll try to wake
Alright.
him up.
Can we try and wake him up?
Yeah, go ahead. Roll. Roll intimidation. No, roll. Yeah, actually, yeah, go ahead. Roll intimidation.
I got a 9.
And you go to wake them up, and it does nothing. You give them a couple slaps on the cheek, you rub their leg a little bit, you get nothing. Anyone else?
Eminent.
What
you
wanna
else?
try?
I'll try. Come here. Intimidation.
What'd you get?
12.
And with that, Eminent comes up and starts to slap him on the other cheek and rub the other leg. And you can start to see a little bit of consciousness come to them as their breathing picks up a little bit. And does anyone else want to try?
Yeah, can I just kick them in their ankle?
No.
No, because they're on death's door and they might just die.
I'll try.
I'm upset they don't die. Can I?
Okay,
do
Yachiru, you roll for intimidation. What do you get?
Seven.
And with that, Yachiru, seemingly unsure of what to do, seeing his two teammates slapping opposite cheeks and rubbing opposite legs on this man, comes up behind him and starts to rub his shoulders, trying to wake him up. Now, Luck, what do you do?
Can I walk over and just pinch this dude just very lightly?
Roll for intimidation. Let's go.
Intimidation.
Yeah.
I got a 21.
And seemingly, as Nova is on the left side, or is on this guy's right, or this guy's left, your right, slapping on one cheek and rubbing his left leg. You see Eminent on the opposite side, slapping the other cheek and rubbing his other leg. And right behind him, you see Yachiru really working out those lats, giving him a good wake-up call. And suddenly, Luck walks up and ever so gently reaches out and gently twists their left nipple. And suddenly the person, oh God, oh God, and they start freaking out, looking at everyone around them as someone's rubbing their shoulders and two other people are rubbing their legs and they're getting smacked on each cheek and someone's pinching their nipples and they start reaching out, flailing. Oh my God, let go of me. Why does it feel so good? Let go. Please, let go. What do you guys do?
Baby girl?
What do you guys do?
I'm back. Okay, what happened?
What do you guys do?
Bitch slap him.
Train him.
Wait, what
Tell us
happened?
everything you know.
I wanted to restrain him first so he doesn't get away. I tried to run.
He's already
Okay,
restrained.
Eminent. Okay, seemingly. Nova, Yachiru, what are you doing?
Oh, restraint.
Restrained.
Okay, so, seemingly, Eminent, you jump across his legs to hold his legs down. And then, Nova, you reach...
This is on a loan, bro.
Leave the gym.
Can you hear me now?
Leave the gym.
Yeah.
Okay. So, like I was saying before, seemingly, as Eminent lunges over top of his legs, restraining his legs, and Nova on one side lunges across his body, trying to restrain his arms, and then you have Yachiru reaching over top of him with a reverse body lock from behind, holding down his arms again. And as he's trying to flail, Lux Sovereign reaching in, grabbing his nipple, and twisting it ever so harder, dealing one tick of damage. He starts to yell out, "Please, please, let me go! I'll say anything! Please, please, not my nipple!"
Oh my God.
What do you do?
We question him and ask him why he attacked us. Or why his group of friends attacked us.
Can I keep twisting his nipple?
No!
He's about to die already.
He's already low gonna die. Stop.
Come on, Rose, you know?
No. No, Yachiru, no. Yachiru, no.
But.
You have
Leave
5
him
seconds to decide.
We
We're gonna ask
freaking
him the
question
question.
him.
Why
We
did he
question
attack
him.
us?
Why
Question.
did he attack us?
Okay, Luck, are you still twisting his nipple?
No.
No. I back away and I just stare at them intimidatingly to make sure they tell us,
Okay.
like caressing my battle axe.
Okay, Luck seemingly doop, lets go of the nipple and steps back 3 feet, pulling up a battle axe while looking down at it ever so intently, almost sexually, and trying to intimidate them. As the other three of you gently lighten your grip as this person is seemingly on almost death's door, but in immense pain. So much pain from that nipple twister that apparently Luck ripped off a 1/4 inch of the shirt right around the nipple. So not only has this person been, well, frankly, beaten the crap out of. They have a massive gash in their arm. One of their kneecaps was almost shattered from a kick. They've got a massive indent on the side of their face from getting punched. And they have most certainly eaten dirt. But now, yes, their left nipple is exposed. What question do you ask?
Good.
Why they attack us?
We're just simple bandits, please. We're just trying to make a living.
Oh, let's kill him and go.
Can I twist his nipple to kill him?
No.
I'll just walk
Remember,
back to the
remember
horse.
what we said? Remember when you said no killing? You don't need to kill all the time.
What do you mean?
He's already
Hey,
tied up to a tree.
hey.
We just leave him be.
Can we all just look him up and down and start licking our lips, and one of us will tell him like, start talking, or else.
The nipple.
Oh my god, bro. Wow.
Right, can I tell if he's lying or not?
I mean, I can do that too.
I mean, what do you want to ask? You want to ask, is there like more information or what?
I just want to kill him, to be honest, but so we can get back to our
I just
mission.
want to
I mean,
get him,
look.
to be
I mean,
honest.
look. He's already tied up to a tree. We can just leave. I feel bad for killing him.
I don't want this to come back and bite us in the ass, so I just want to kill him.
He literally can't move. But okay, I guess we can kill him. I'm not killing him though.
Do you have any objections to killing him?
So you don't have any other questions for him if he knows anything else?
I'll ask him one more
Oh, yeah.
time before I kill him.
Ask him what? You haven't asked anything yet.
Who do you work for?
He's bandits, bro. It's just a bandit.
Yeah, do you have any other questions?
Wait, hold up. I asked. Wait, we're trying to get to a city, right?
What was the informant's name again?
Is he from the city? Like,
Yeah,
where
we
does he
can
live?
ask. Like, we can ask him to lead him to it. We can ask him to lead us to. Actually, never mind.
Oh, does he have a camp? Yeah, does he have a bandit camp or something? Or is he literally the only one?
Ask questions! What are your questions?
I'm asking questions.
Okay, so...
Are they the only group? Like, is there more of them?
Well, you should ask him that. Be like, are you the
Okay.
only...
Okay. The question is, we asked him, are there any more of you left, or are you the only one?
Are you the only one?
I'm the only one left. Yes, you've slaughtered all of my friends.
Alright, you're joining him. Kill him. Kill
He
him.
chose a bad profession.
So you don't have any other questions for him?
Nah, I'm ready to kill him. Any objections?
Who are we
So
trying to
intent
save?
on killing.
So you guys
I'll
don't
tell-
have any other questions for him?
I would much rather kill him than he come back.
Dude.
I like to tie up my loose ends.
You are about a half mile from a city. You don't have any questions?
Oh, let's just take it back to the city and maybe there's a bounty on his head.
We can, we can try that, but we look suspicious and we're trying to keep a low profile.
So no more. So you guys don't have any other questions?
What can we ask him? Like, what?
You're half mile from a city.
What does that mean?
They're bandits outside of a city.
Oh yeah, let's ask about information about the city and what to watch out for, or if there's anything interesting going on with this city currently.
Yeah, maybe you got some kind of threat to ask about the city.
Okay.
I suppose.
Can we intimidate him to give us more information about what's going on in the city? If there's like a whole like a bandit guild or something like that.
Well, what's your question?
My question is are there any more like? Is there anything that we should watch out for in the city, like any more bandits or anything like that?
Please, can you just spare my life, please?
Talk.
There is,
Just answer our questions.
There is. Please, I can tell you. Please, there's seemingly this hidden place I've heard of before, in Unbrams, and
Talk or
I start pinching my fingers.
Please, there's this hidden place, and seemingly I've never seen it before. I've heard of it though. It's near the center of the town. It's kind of by the taverns. I've heard from my friends before, specifically the archer. He was very inclined in the ways of magic, and he could also see. I couldn't see. I wasn't strong enough or talented. I don't know what happened. If we could just ask the archer, he could tell you. And he looks back to where the archer was in the tree, and he looks to where the tree was, and then he looks down and he sees a pile of ash, and then he looks over at the bow in Luck's hand, and he looks back at you all, and he's like, I mean, I knew, I've been there, I've seen it before, I know where to go, I can take you there, I have lots of talks with him, and I also knew where this place was.
Bro, just kill this man and get on.
Let's just kill him.
He is bullshitting.
No. We keep him and as a guide, okay? And then we'll be like, listen. If you help us out, we'll let you live, and we'll give you back your friend's bow so you can remember him.
I'm down with that.
What?
But in reality, we kill him later. Okay, that's a great plan.
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to kill him, but whatever. I'm indifferent. As long as he dies.
Yeah, all you want to do is kill.
So are you guys killing me or not? You sound like you're just gonna betray me. Why would you say all of this in front of me? I already told you where to go. Why? I told you it's by the tavern. I told you he's been there, but I've been there before.
I'll slice his throat. He's talking to them.
I'll hold him.
Listen, if you were in our shoes, what benefit is it to us of you being alive?
I know the way.
Guys, I say we just let him live.
Okay, how about this?
Let him live?
How about this? In the village.
I mean,
Listen, we don't want to create a reputation of just killing people.
There's only like one tavern, but I can show you the way to that tavern.
How about this? After he shows us the way to the tavern, we can turn him into like the local guards. Simple. If he lives, he's in jail. Bada bing, bada boom.
If y'all so gung ho about let this guy live, fine. But if it comes back to bite us, I told you so.
Well, he's only coming to get you because you're the one that wants to kill him so bad. So.
Is this true?
Yes, it is true.
I doubt it. Whatever.
You are the one that kind of burned him alive.
And he'll be the same if he comes after me.
Anyway, let's do that plan. Go to the town, lead us the way, and then we will give him.
So you have him stand up, right?
Yes.
Well, let's see what happens. We're gonna go. Oh no. Oh no. And then let's roll this. Oh my god. Is that a well, here. How much?
Well, aren't his hands still tied up?
Oh my god. My god. So he goes to stand up. But for him it's an athletics check because one of his legs basically got shattered. And as he goes to stand up, his leg comes out from under him. And as he falls, he goes headfirst into a rock and it kills him.
Bonk.
Dealing 3 damage and it kills him. He had exactly 3 health left after getting his nipple pinched off.
Nipple twisty.
Wait,
What a waste of time.
serious?
Yeah, he had exactly 3 health left.
I should have healed him.
You had a healing spell this whole time.
Wait. Technically, if he was a D&D character, he should be doing his saving throws. Heal him quick.
He's fucking dead.
I heal him.
Roll for the heals. Let's go.
But you have a pool of healing power that can restore 25 HP for long rest.
Let me grab my dice.
I heal to save him before he dies.
Oh my god, 2 of them work. What does he have to get over? A 10? And what's the last one?
Give him heal for 25 HP.
Oh my fucking god. He rolled a 10, an 11, a 2, a 3, and a 12. He survived. And with that, seemingly, Yachiru reaches in and shocks him back to life, even though he now has a gash in the side of his head. And apparently, Yachiru is much more calm and collected this time, while lifting him instead of making him stand by himself and carrying him to his horse.
Let's go, baby girl.
All right.
Now, then, I healed him for 25. Does he is some of his wounds healed up, or he just has more?
Yeah, he's a bit healed up, but not the gash in his head. Mainly his shattered kneecap, and and his arm. There's not a massive gaping hole where he's bleeding everywhere.
I want to watch his every move. When he does anything suspicious, I want to kill him.
All right, and with that, what do you guys decide to do?
We decided to go to the town now.
Okay, so seemingly all 4 of you, Luck, Eminent, Yachiru, and Nova, you all collect yourselves and you head back to your horses. And as you climb up, Yachiru seemingly almost slams this man onto the back of his horse, and the horse gives out a little and from a distance, maybe 10 feet away from you guys, you look up and you see your guide, shocked and in horror from all of the bloodshed that he just witnessed. And looking down at the man who died and you guys have seemingly brought back to life, he looks back up at you, and then he looks down, and he lifts up his necklace that he has around him, his cross, and he says a prayer. To what god, you are not sure. But after seemingly 15 or so seconds, you hear a guide these souls. And then he drops the necklace. And then he looks back at all of you, and he goes, "It is but another day in the job that we must do. Death is no stranger to me. Shall we continue on the path?"
Yes, we shall.
Is that everyone? Where are we going?
Forward.
All right.
Yes, forward, onward.
And with that,
I follow the group.
And with that, he pulls the reins and he gives a light tug. And as his horse starts to lead again, all of your 4 horses travel in a pack right behind him. And as you guys are traveling, right when we come up to the city, that's where we're going to take our 10-minute break. Right in front of the gates that lead to a beautiful castle and city that lead off into the distance. All right, everyone. 10-minute break. Hit the bathroom, grab some drinks and food, and we'll be right back.
Alright, let me just say this. I told you we should stay in the city and wait for freaking daytime. I told you
We
so.
weren't near
We
the
should have
city.
camped. We should have
I mean,
camped.
camped, like I said. I meant, we should have camped.
I mean, hey, we got 5 gold, right? So.
Also, what was with the nippy twisties, bro? Come on.
Shut up, Fury. Okay. Nah.
Maybe these guys were the ones with the campfire back at the ruins. Maybe.
What campfire?
Dude! I know what I saw. I know what I smelled. It wasn't just a bunch of twigs. It was a campfire.
Alright.
Whatever you say, bud.
Dude!
Guys, I think he's losing it.
Bro.
Yeah, I think he's using it too.
I think.
Who's the one who hit me in the back of the head, bro?
What do you mean?
Bro.
I'm the one that freaking knocked him out. This is question him. You're the one who traumatized him.
Mm-hmm.
You and Eminent traumatized him.
By what? Rubbing his legs and shoulders? Come on.
Y'all are kind of sus.
For real.
All y'all were rubbing.
I wasn't like that. Was just freaking. Eminent was the one over here threatening to kill him every freaking 2 seconds.
One of you is twisting his nippies.
I'll take no prisoners.
Sometimes it's better to take prisoners than life.
Not a bandit. He just tried to kill me.
But that costs money.
Just that's funny. Well, it didn't work. I tried. Picture didn't work at all. No, I was just trying to find a pretty photo for you guys to use as the new background, but yeah, the picture I tried to use didn't work.
Interesting.
What about...
Where the hell is artificial life? Y'all are some bad people.
Why?
Tiffany.
What did I do?
We are doing righteous things.
Really righteous things like freaking torturing this man.
I
Okay.
didn't do anything.
Maybe.
Not you, Luck. All this, we didn't do anything. This man, Bubba and Birdie wanted to torture this man.
Whoa. It was in
I agree. That
goodwill.
was kind of messed up.
I said nothing of torture.
It was in goodwill.
You guys just wanted to kill him.
And this man, Birdie, wanted to torture
Why
him.
let him live?
To question him.
Or to have him
We
lead
already
us the
tortured.
way.
Exactly.
He just says at the center of town. Where else do we need to go?
Alright, I'll be right back. I'm gonna hit the bathroom, grab some food, and I'll be right back.
Alright.
Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all.
You train them as my cause. Pokemon gonna capture a low bunny because she's got the thick thighs.
I gotta rub all over it. I want her to squeeze. I want her to squeeze me with them thick ass thighs.
And Pokemon have no rights.
The fuck?
Pokemon, gotta abuse them all.
Pokemon, gotta.
Sorry, that took a
You
little
watch
longer than
me
Huh?
and I'll teach
So
you.
apparently we're gonna have pizza here in a bit.
Got to take away their rights. Gotta take away their rights.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
They don't have
whoa,
any
What
rights.
the fuck? Hey, what the fuck? What the fuck?
Pokemon gonna
Pokemon.
capture a low bunny.
It's always been our
Pokemon.
dream.
So suddenly,
to take away their
in the middle of the night, as our 4 brave fighters reach the gates of Unbrahmins, suddenly a guard comes running out the gate and notices an injured person on the back of one of their horses. And the person starts screaming out, "Please help me! They've murdered my friend!" I'm screwing with you guys. But y'all need to fuck off for whatever you were saying while I was gone. Alright, so anyways.
We were just singing.
As you,
We were singing Pokemon.
so
Yeah.
anyways, as you guys reach the gates of Unbrahmins, because you did decide to continue your journey
dare
through the
he
middle of the
assume.
night, you reach darkened gates and brick walls that are dimly lit by torches, spaced, you'd say roughly 20 feet apart. You can see seemingly the drawbridge that has been lowered. You can see maybe 30 or so feet of water distancing the land that you're standing on from the gate out in front of you. Even though the drawbridge has been lowered, the steel or iron or whatever kind of metal gate that it seems to be, you're not exactly sure, has been dropped down. So even if you were to approach, you could not currently get in. And with that, here in the middle of the night, you only hear the rough crackles of the fire from the distance and the stillness of the water, which kind of absorbs some of the sound, adding to the eeriness. And then you hear crickets and other animals kind of nestling in the distance in the forest, roughly 30 or 40 feet away from you. And other than that, you could assume that there was possibly not another living soul other than you 6 there, because you hear nothing else. What do you do?
Tell the guard we wish to pass.
May we pass?
Well, you're on the other side of the drawbridge, so what do you want to do? You want to yell out for a guard?
Yeah.
Alright,
Okay.
who's embarrassing themselves?
Well, then yell out.
Hey!
Hey, yo!
Lord,
Hello.
over here,
Anyone out
boys.
Hey!
Over
Alright,
here,
we
boys.
don't need any mic breaking.
We don't need to.
Come
Yeah.
over
You hear-
here,
you hear me?
boys.
You hear me, Yachiru? We don't need any mic breaking. And as the 4 of you yell on,
I squeeze
And-
my chest together. Look over here, boys.
and your guide looks back at the 4 of you with the one person that you've semi-healed, mildly annoyed He thinks to himself, it's always the fucking new people. And he reaches up with some kind of item or relic in his own hand, and then you hear a subtle incantation under his breath that you're not sure of, as a bright light shoots up roughly 35 feet just over the height of the walls. And with that, you hear the gates in front of you start to raise. And you see a guard just over the top of the wall looking down at all of you. And he yells out, "Quit trying to hustle us! We don't need any wenches! Put those things away! Oh, hey, Ron! Get him in here!" And with that, the 5 of you bring yourselves into the castle. You are now in the city of Unbromans, the last stop before the edge of the Arzenian Empire. What do you do?
Heal up, stock up,
Rest.
I cover some supplies, maybe look for some heal potions. Go on a shopping spree.
Window shop.
Is there any shops in the city?
So tonight, in the middle of the night, roughly 12 p.m., while everyone's asleep, you want to go shopping?
No.
Well, go find a hotel.
Let's find an inn, and then we'll go look for stuff tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
In the morning. Yeah.
Okay, so as you all head out into the night, the streets illuminated, you can see different shops and buildings strewn about. You come by a guard who is explaining to some apparent new people, some apparent travelers such as yourselves, and he's pointing off in a direction toward, you believe you can hear him say that there's an inn down there. And as you guys are passing by, you hear him call out that it's the Longtail Inn. And you all seemingly look at each other, and what do you do with that info?
I want to ask him if that's like the best inn in town.
What kind of inn is that? Is it cheap?
Yeah, is it cheap?
So, with that, your group goes up and approaches the man, and you ask him,
"Hey, is that inn you were talking about, is it cheap?"
"Oh, the inn that I was pointing these all folks to."
Yes.
Well, yeah, there's an inn. It's just down that way. It's the Longtail Inn. A lot of folks there, they're like beast people, and they're the waitresses and stuff. They've got these long furry tails, and sometimes they'll slap you in the face with them. I'll tell you what, me myself, I certainly do love it when the tails come right up in my face. Oh my goodness, they are so. I mean. What exactly? Why were you asking?
Never mind. Let's go.
Let's go.
And
to the Longtail.
And with that, and seemingly some rudeness and attitude, you all turn, boot, and walk directly away from that guard as quickly as possible, as he looks on somewhat flustered and then looks down in defeat. And as you guys make your way down the streets, you seemingly come upon the Longtail Inn. And what do?
I want to look inside the window, check it out a little bit,
Okay. As you look inside the window, you see an old lady sitting at a desk doing her bookkeeping.
All right, this looks like the place to be. Let's go.
Is that everyone? Is everyone in agreement?
Yeah.
Luck?
Yes.
Yeah, it makes it easy.
Okay. So, with that, you guys turn, you come up to the door, you click, pull it open, and as you guys walk in, you all have the soft taps of your feet coming in through the wooden doors and onto the wooden ground from the bricks outside, and you approach the older woman. She's maybe in her mid 60s, early 70s, and what do you ask her?
Excuse me, lady. How much would it be for a night that you're in?
How many of you are there?
5, 6.
Well, there is quite a price difference. Is it 5 or 6?
6. Wait, we been in a room for that guard, that bandit?
Yes, we have a room in the bandit.
Alright, who's gonna pay for that though?
Well, doesn't he have money on him still, Panda? Does he
So-
still have money on him?
So, let's see. If there's 6 of you, how many rooms would you be asking for? I can give you singles or doubles.
Oh, just give us 3 doubles.
3 doubles, okay. Let's see. That'll be 2 gold for the night per room.
Alright,
Oh,
I'll
and
take.
that also includes the complimentary bed and breakfast.
Great. That's what I like to hear. I'll pay my 2 gold and I'll head up with whoever else is rooming with me. Oh wait, I'll pay 1 gold.
Sir,
And whoever room you keep in.
who are you rooming with here? I would like to keep track for all 6 of you.
Who's rooming
Is
with me?
it 1 gold for each of us, or is it 1 gold per room? And how many does a room fit?
We
It's
got 3
1
doubles.
gold per person.
Yes, 1 gold. per person.
I want my own room, so
That will
Okay.
cost you 2 gold for a room to yourself.
2 gold easy.
Is anyone bunking with me or no?
I'll bonk.
Here's your 2 gold. Bye bye.
Wait a minute. Who's gonna have this bandit in the room with him?
Not it.
Bandit!
He's not coming with me.
Bandit!
Nah, you ain't shit. You ain't shit.
What do you mean a bandit? Sir,
We,
do you have a troublemaker with you? Is
Yes.
there a criminal here?
No, that's just his code name for us. Sorry, ma'am.
What about the man that man there's carrying? Is he the troublemaker?
Nah, he's a friend.
Is there,
Yeah,
He's a buddy. He got knocked out, bruh.
is there
Yeah.
going to be damage to my establishment?
No, ma'am.
Absolutely not.
Sir, you there, the one being carried. Are you okay? Sir?
He's asleep, bruh.
And
I want to lie to him,
as
like
he as he starts to look up, what are you guys gonna do?
I'm gonna
I glare
look
at
at him with such rage in
I-
my eye.
I glare at him. I glare at him.
Glare.
Yeah, we all glare, yes.
All right, every one of you, roll for intimidation.
Can I wink at him instead?
Oh my god.
What the fuck you trying to do? Bunk with him later?
What are you gonna reach for? What are you gonna reach for his exposed nipple? Don't forget, his shirt has 1 open nipple. Because
Bro.
no amount of healing could fix that.
I got a 20.
I got 11.
14.
The only person that made it was Nova. That's great. So,
The one that's keeping him alive, by the way.
So,
I said we should have killed him.
as he starts to look up and he notices all of these hardened eyes glaring daggers at him, and he looks at the old woman there behind her desk. Sir, are you okay? He looks up, and then he looks over at Nova, and Nova, seemingly licking his lips for some odd reason, and then gives a little waxing motion right at his hips. He looks down, and then he reaches for the inside of his thigh, and he shakes his head down, and he looks back real quick, snaps his head back up, and goes, yes, ma'am, I'm fine. I promise. Trust me. I'm fine. I'm very good. I guess I'm rooming with the one that already paid. And he hobbles over toward Eminent. And Eminent seemingly hoists him up in his arms as though he were a bride on his wedding day and carries him up to his room.
What?
Lucky.
What?
Alright, Yachiru, you want to room with me?
Sure.
Alright. So, you go and give the lady our 1 gold then, I guess?
Here's the gold, ma'am.
And here's mine, miss.
Thank you for the gold. You young ones are the ones that keep us in business.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're welcome, lady. You go for a room.
Sir, you back there? Who are you rooming with? And the guide, who's been left at the entrance of the Long Tail Inn, looks over at all of you and looks back at her, and then he looks down in his empty pockets.
I give
he
the
looks
guy
back and he's like, I thought I was rooming with one of them.
I give the guy 2 gold so we can get help.
And as you hand him the 2 gold in his outstretched hand, he again grabs his relic, praying, and he looks back at you and he says, Sir, the kindness that you've shown me, one day I will repay it in kind. And he hands her the gold, and then you all head up to your rooms for the night. And as the night passes, there are seemingly no incidents. And when you all wake up in the morning, you're all long, well rested. That's your guys' cue to heal yourselves because you took a long rest.
Yes, we healed.
How do we?
Heal.
You click long rest.
Where is that?
Right next to your health.
I mean, my HP never went down though, so. We're paying the question: is the bandit getting healed too?
Yeah, the bandit's healed.
Okay.
Nowhere near as much as you guys, though. But in all seriousness, after your healing and the long rest, he doesn't seem to necessarily have any scars on him anymore, per se, or any like immediate damage. However, there is still a slice on his right side from where his shirt got cut, and there does seem to be a little bit of a bruise on the left side of his face where he got punched, and on the left side of his shirt the nipple is missing. So he has one exposed nipple.
Oh my god, does he have gold himself?
I can't tell you that.
Okay.
Did we not loot him?
So,
No, we never did.
as you all wake up, you go back downstairs. The bandit, seemingly in much more compliance, having heard your previous statements about possibly getting his friend's bow back, What do you do?
which we will.
All right. Time
Okay,
to stock
now-
up on supplies.
Now we start covering supplies, and after that, we tell the man to lead us to that special place that he was talking about.
You do
Yes,
what?
let's do it. Let's
After
go.
we stock up on the supplies, we tell the man to lead us to that place he was talking about, that special place, whatever it's called, the tavern.
Well, you hadn't really used any supplies.
Oh well, can we go get like help just in case?
Is there anything to buy?
Do you want to go get health potions? I mean,
Yes,
Yeah.
we need those.
you have 100
Yes.
gold.
Yes, let's go.
Yes.
Okay. So the four of you, plus your guide, plus your hostage, you make your way down the streets. I assume that Nova still has the guy wrapped up on one arm, so he can't run. And as you make your way down the streets, all four of you roll me a perception check.
Oh god, I hate perception check.
5.
I rolled persuasion on accident.
Or
I got 12.
I got 7. I can't see shit, bro.
And as you guys look around for a shop of mystical wares, you happen to notice, and only you, Yachiru, a tavern out of the corner of your eye.
Hey, yo, there's a tavern there. Want to check it out?
Yeah, let's go.
And as you tell the rest of the group, literally every single one of them, seemingly completely unaware, suddenly, out of the corners of their eyes, look over, and it comes into full effect, the realization that there is a tavern right there.
Let's go.
I
Is
would have never
everyone-
seen that. What the heck?
Is everyone
Think,
in
bro.
agreement? Are we all going?
Yes.
Okay, so the group circles up again in an almost defensive formation, but to make it seem seemingly not quite so, intimidating. And as you all pass into the front side of the tavern, you notice a number of characters strewn all about. And off in front of you, this is quite a large pub or tavern. You can see the tender up in the front serving drinks. You can't really make out a distinction of any important characters. However, when you look around, you do notice one character in the corner looking back at you and then quickly looks away. What do you guys do?
Question.
Question him.
Oh,
So just the one guy's going to question him?
I'm not interested in that one guy. I'll just sit back and watch.
So just the one guy's going to go question him?
I guess so.
Yeah.
Okay, so Nova, you're the one going to question, right?
Yes.
So as the rest of the group is kind of huddled up around the guide and your captive, Nova makes his way toward the far edge of the bar, right next to one of the windows. As you take a seat, a somewhat alcoholic smoky smell wraps around your nose, and the atmosphere of the place, now that you're separated from your comrades, kind of envelops you as you drink in the sounds of laughter and talking and sorrow and crying and glasses clinking on each other and footsteps and chairs scraping along. And as all of this kind of wraps around in your head, the thought comes back to you that you want to talk to this person right in front of you. And as you go to, what's the first thing you say?
Hello there.
They still continue to look away from you, straight down at the glass in their hands. What do you do next?
I tapped on soldier. Soldier. Attack them.
Roll strength.
Strength. Alright.
You need between a 5 and a 15. I'll tell you that right now.
Strength. Oh, never mind. I see it. Yeah. 17.
And as you reach out and almost slap them on their shoulder, their head starts to perk back up as they look away from their glass. And as the brim of their hat just starts to rise, you can see just underneath it the skids of their eyes. And as those eyes look straight up your chin, and then your mouth, and then your nose, and slowly make eye contact with yours, they look back at you and they go, "What the hell was that?"
I say hello. I'm trying to ask you some questions.
"Why the hell did you touch me?"
Well, I said hi and you didn't respond, so I'm trying to get your attention.
"So what, you want to have a fucking problem?"
No, I don't have a problem. I'm just trying to ask you a question.
"Well, then why the fuck did you touch me?"
Get your attention.
"So then what the fuck do you want?"
That's
Your
like
attention.
"What do you want?"
I wanted to ask you what's this bar about. Some information about what's going on in the city.
"And why would I know anything about this city or this bar?"
Well, you seem like a wise guy.
"You seem like a wise guy fucking tapping me."
I punched shit out of him. No, I'm playing.
Why are we here again?
I don't even remember either, bro. I don't remember why we're supposed to do. I mean, you do something. I don't know what to do.
Okay, I'm just
"Why
gonna.
are you whispering to yourself, boy? You got a problem in that head?"
Can I smack
I'm
the shit out
gonna
of him?
walk up. Wait, what did he ask him? Wait, why are we here again? I don't remember why we
I don't
came.
even remember. I don't even remember.
Is
It's
anyone?
almost like a bandit told you about there being something hidden by a tavern.
Oh, hidden by the tavern?
It's
Alright.
almost like you tortured him literally to death, and then he accidentally killed himself from the torturing for you to get the information about the tavern. It's almost like you could have asked your captive what the fuck you were supposed to be doing here. before
Oh, where is he? He's with us, right?
asking, before going up to randomly talk to the guy in the corner of the bar that looked
I
at
could
you.
have swore that we did, but no. Hey, we don't talk about it.
If you don't remember, then you should probably ask him again.
Okay, can we go ask the bandit what we're supposed to do here?
Is that what you want to do?
Yes.
So, seemingly, as Nova stands up from the table and starts to walk away, hey boy, where the hell do you think you're going?
Alright, I was just gonna stand up and tell him to shut up. We don't need him anymore. Shut his trap.
How are you going to do that? He's like on the other side of the bar from you.
Oh, right, he's on the other side of the bar. Okay, I'll fuck. Well, since I'm by the bandit, I mean by the our captive, I'll just ask him, what are we doing here again? Like, where are we doing?
Well, we're supposed to be here. We gotta find the thing. I've been to it before. I remember my archer friend. He told me about it before. I mean, it's somewhere around here. I think it's like right next to this place. He said he would always go over to the tavern and then go to the thing, but you had to be able to see it. And if you weren't if you weren't one of the magician peoples, you couldn't see it.
Who are the magician peoples? Are there any of them here?
I don't know. I'm not strong enough to see it. I've tried many times, but no matter how much I squint my eyes, I can't see nothing.
Who
Is
can
magician people a slur? Like, do you have a problem? Are you trying to fight?
No, he said it was the people that do the magic. I can't do the magics. You got to be able to do the magics to see stuff.
What are you, bad?
I'm not magic.
Am I able to detect any magic
Roll for Arcana.
around the tavern? Alright.
There's an actual spell called Detect Magic.
Does he
Oh, I'll
have
have
the
it.
spell Detect Magic?
No. I do not. I have insight, like as a proficiency. I don't know if that helps. Yeah.
Did you roll Arcana?
Oh no, not yet. I got a 14.
You kind of get a hint of something, but it's nothing really to go off of.
Okay, I want to look around see
Is
if there's any
anyone-
magicians here.
Is anyone else going to check? Luck and Yachiru are right next to you. They also heard this.
That was good. I think I'll check.
Yachiru, either of you going to check?
I'll check.
Roll for Arcana.
Five.
Oh my god.
And as Yachiru goes to check for Arcana, he seemingly reverts to the mental capacity of the guy you guys are interviewing. And as the guy, your captive, looks back at you and goes, I ain't part of the magics. I can't do the magics. Yachiru looks back at him and says, I can't do the magics either.
Alright, what about you, Luck? You sense anything? I can sense a little bit, but...
Luck, are you going to roll for Arcana?
Yeah, I guess I can. I can try. I got a 13.
And as Luck looks around, he also senses just the tiniest bit of maybe something is a little off. But that's it.
I'll walk to like the front desk and talk to the bartender. Oh, the tavern.
All right, so you split off and you go up to the barkeep as the other guy is yelling at Nova. And what do you ask?
All right. Do you know anything about any magic around the tavern?
The bartender, as they're sitting there cleaning out a glass with a handkerchief, stops for a second. And then looks to the guard in the corner. And then looks back down to their glass and starts cleaning it again.
So no answer. Alright.
Now, Nova, what are you doing?
What up? I just came back because I went to the bathroom. What happened basically?
You're still on your own, 20 feet from everyone else, on the opposite side of a bar, while a very pissed off man who thinks that you're being a rude dickhole, that you seemingly walked up, said hi, shoved really hard, and then when he wouldn't tell you about, well, you couldn't remember what you wanted to talk about, you seemingly stood up, started to walk away, and now he's starting to stand up and yelling at you, what the hell was that all about? What the fuck was that?
Can I just knock him unconscious? And just walk to everyone else.
Does anyone want to interject?
I'm down. I don't care. I'm worried about other shit.
I mean, I wasn't really planning on, like, fucking up part of the campaign in the first.
Alright, I'll stop him.
Like,
or tell him to, like, chill.
Like Nova, you remember the whole part where it was like, this country are your allies. You don't wanna randomly hit innocent people. You literally started the fight by fucking with the dude and then not asking him any questions and shoving him because you couldn't remember what you were talking about. Now you want to knock him the fuck out. Remember that whole part? Because there's at least a couple people in this bar that have seen that happen. And they're just gonna see spin around. Whap! So what was that? What do you want to do?
Can I just say I'm sorry? I forgot my questions. Walk away.
You could. There's probably a lot of options. You could run away. You could turn around and face him. You could try to run to your group. I mean,
can I just run to my group and we just leave?
Yeah, if you want to.
Yeah,
we're dumb.
Roll athletics to see if you can dodge all of the people you're running by. What in the holy hell did you just roll?
Huh?
He rolled 2 D20s and still couldn't fucking get over.
I didn't mean to roll again.
Holy shit. I keep rolling back. So because you're distressed and you fucked up, I'm going to have you roll with disadvantage. And we're gonna take that fat juicy 10 right there, and we're gonna say that as you were running, just as you get to the group, you get tripped by your guide by running into him as he was looking the other direction, and you fall face first out the door of the tavern.
Okay.
What do the rest of you guys do?
Laugh at him.
Okay.
I want to
snicker.
I want to
Can we just
walk up to
continue
the
on?
guard. Walk up
Let's
to
just
the
continue
guard.
on with what we're looking
No,
for.
fuck you. I want to walk up to the guard that the bartender looked at.
Well, hold
I'm
on.
gonna ask him the same question.
You're gonna ask him the same question?
Yeah.
Well, then ask away.
He fell.
Hey there, Mr. Guard. You know anything about some magic around here?
What?
That dumb there, the magic.
Magic. Yeah, read it.
He's not next to you. He's like 20 feet from you by the door.
Yeah.
So,
Magic.
what about
You
it?
know, sorceries and shit. You have any, like, special magic groups around here or something?
Why would I know anything about that?
Just asking around. Look like you're pretty knowledgeable.
I don't know anything. I keep my head down and I do my job, which is keeping people like you quiet.
Quiet about what?
I said I keep people like you quiet.
What a sussy bot.
Alright, you keep doing that, and I'll just walk away.
Racially motivated.
I'll
And
tell the group.
as you walk away, the guard walks back behind the bar to talk with the bartender. So what do you do?
I keep in mind that what the guard looks like, and I'll keep him like memorized. And then I'll walk back to the group and tell them that something's up. We gotta. That if there is magic around here, they're trying to keep it a secret. Whatever they're doing. So it's best if we come like when the guards aren't around or something to question people.
Gotcha. And what do you guys decide to do from there?
Well, it looks like we might have to stay a little longer than expected to deal with this. So, I propose we all split up and find information on magic. See who we can find.
I'm down for that.
You can tell the guy to go back to the hotel. And give him some go. To do whatever he wants. Any objections?
None.
Luck? Nova?
None, go for it.
Okay. And with that, you all decide to hand the guard hand your guide how much gold?
I'll give him 10 gold.
5.
I'll give him 10 too.
Everyone's gonna give him gold?
Why
No.
not?
I'm not giving him gold.
I'll give him 10 gold.
I'll give him none.
Okay. So go ahead and deduct that gold from yourselves.
Oh yeah, I forgot to deduct that
Where
2
do you
gold.
go do that?
You would want to go to inventory.
Okay.
Also, I would like to apologize ahead of time. I completely forgot to, yeah, that's pretty unfortunate.
Huh?
Yeah. Yeah, that was supposed to be on the whole time. That's awkward.
You know.
So, yeah, sorry about that. Totally forgot I was supposed to have that music on the whole time for you guys.
Wait,
So, I mean like 3 hours ago I was supposed to turn that on. So
it's been 3 hours? Oh my god.
yeah, it's been 3 hours, 2.5 hours, but who's counting? Okay, so after you guys hand your guide some gold, and I assume don't let your captive escape, you all are standing outside of the tavern, and what do you want to do?
I'll go. Is it? Can I like look around, see if there's any like
Roll
place where the
perception.
guard go? All right. What is that? I got a nat 20.
That's what we were looking for. And with that, everyone roll for perception.
Alright.
Here, I'll even have your captive roll for perception. 2.
This motherfucker.
Everyone with perception. A 12.
Okay. And what else? Yachiru, luck, what'd you get?
What am I rolling for again?
Perception.
Perception. Seven.
22.
And as if out of thin air, almost as if though a magician had pulled a rabbit out of a hat, right next to the tavern, the mildly sized farmer's market that had all of these special crops and fresh foods that had been grown immediately dissipates, almost as if it were a shimmer in the middle of a desert, and it could have been per se an image that did not exist. And as Eminent and Yachiru come to the realization that a building is forming almost out of thin air right beside them, they go running towards it. And as they go running towards it and go to step into it, their allies, as well as their captive, come running right behind them. And as the two of them step in, their 3 allies also step in. However, as Eminent and Yachiru turn around to tell everyone and go, "Oh my god, what is this place? It almost looks like a casino. This is unbelievable." They look on in shock and confusion as Luck and Nova are standing there with the captive as they hold their hands out with seemingly nothing and begin talking about random fruits as though they were in the middle of a farmer's market, and asking about prices on the corn and the cabbage and the carrots and the lettuce, and reaching and looking through seemingly nothing. And as you guys look around, you notice that there are other people there doing the exact same thing, but gently woven between these people, almost as if stacked up to be the non-existent food stands. There are different types of gambling going on. And you can see off in the corner there is a bartender space, and you can see that there are different workers handing out chips and cards and gold and platinum and silver and copper, and all of these drinks getting passed around. You can see money swiftly exchanging hands as rounds take off. And as the two of you look around, you noticed 3 characters in particular. The first one, you notice as he gets thrown right past you and out the door, drunk as a skunk and crying as a large guard bounces him out the door. and he's seemingly passed out on the ground out in front of you. And then the second one seems to be a worker of this fine establishment just to your left, smoking a cigar. And the third one seems to be a rather wealthy man in an all-white suit with a white jacket and a white top hat. These three stand out to you. What do the two of you do?
I walk up to the clerk, however he is.
Which one?
And ask him, the one like next to the white suit guy.
Next to the white suit. You mean the guy off to your left who was smoking?
I thought you said it was like a bartender or something.
It looks like somebody who's worked there, but he's off to your left, and he looks like he's maybe taking a break. He's smoking.
Okay, I'll walk up to him.
Okay.
And I'll try to intimidate him and ask him, like, what is this?
Roll for intimidation?
I got 14.
The worker, with his nerves seemingly cooled off from having worked at this establishment, but still somewhat stressed, looks over at you as you stare back at him, kind of piercing into him with your gaze, and you ask him what?
What is this?
What is what?
This building, why could it only be seen by some people, and why are there illusions? What's going on?
As he blows a puff of smoke in your face, and he looks on at the rest of the room, and he says, it's standard illusion magic. Like, we just don't want people to know what we're doing. Like, what's the problem?
Whatever, I'll just leave and go take a look around the casino.
You're not gonna ask him anything else?
Alright.
Okay, so you leave him alone. Okay, what do you do next?
I'll go to the white suit guy, ask him for his name.
Okay.
What's your name?
Ezekiel! No, I'm kidding. I'm sorry. Go ahead and ask him again.
What's your name?
What was that there?
What's your name?
Why are you asking what my name is? Everybody around these parts knows my name.
Is that right?
Absolutely.
You supposed to be somebody important?
Absolutely. This hat right here, this hat came from Big Top Hats. My name, Sputnik Haphatzard. And me, I sell top hats. I got all kinds of businesses. But my favorites is the top hats. I sell all kinds of top hats. You want a top hat? I'll get you a good one. You want all kinds of hats? I can do that too. Them's is my favorite. Top hats. That's my business.
Are they special top hats?
Absolutely. Every single one of them tailored to fit right to your forehead. And you got a big one.
Is that an insult?
Yeah, take it how you will. Me, I wear a top hat because I like it.
By any chance, do you know a person named Doug? Doug Dimmadome?
And as you're sitting there, twirling a piece of corn in your hand, looking at a farmer's market farmer who has just been trying to sell his food, he looks back at you and goes, "Boy, you gonna fucking buy some produce or you gonna get the hell out?"
Oh yeah, look, you can't see the actual casino. I wonder. Alright, I'm gonna walk out of the casino and tell him about it, and then ask the captive what's the name of his archer friend.
Are you sure?
Okay.
You're sure you want to do that?
Oh, fuck. Fuck it. I don't have anything like telepathy or some shit. So I'll have to. Alright, can I see if I can detect any magic now that I'm inside the casino?
Sure.
Alright, I'll roll Arcana again. I got 11.
It didn't matter what you rolled. You understand that there is an unbelievable amount of magic swirling all around you.
Alright. What do I do? I don't know. Investigate? What am I supposed to investigate?
Well, as I pointed out to you, there were 3 figures to talk to that caught your eye.
What was the third in the guard?
The one that got thrown out of the bar drunk.
Oh, so I'll have to leave the casino to talk to him there, right?
Yes. Do you think that
Second
you
name.
actually talked to either of the other 2 people?
The fuck? I don't know what to ask. What the fuck? Like, wasn't there someone else here with me? Do you have any questions to ask?
Yachiru?
Huh?
Do you have any questions?
Nope.
Alright, I'll ask the hat
Do you
guy.
need any guidance?
Give us guidance.
Eminent, do you need guidance?
Yeah.
How about you go up and tell them who the fuck you are?
What the hell is that gonna do?
Be like, we're in the business of killing shit that shouldn't be around killing people.
Oh, okay, yeah, alright.
Like, what? So, what's your question?
Well, you just said tell him who I am. I don't know what a question would be. I'll ask him, got any problems you need taken care of or something? Along those lines.
Boy, do I! I'll tell you what, my favorite top hat store. It's over in the Arzenian Empire. And man, do I love that store. I get my favorite top hats from there. It's one of my smallest, but it's got the nicest of qualities. And there in the Arzenian place, I got a store in Kanglerid. And boy, let me tell you, do I love my hats from Kanglerid. Man, I could wear all kinds of hats from there. That's where I got this top hat. This hat's from Kanglerid.
Fucking top hats, I asked.
Now listen here, boy. Give me a moment. Now my problem is, here in Kanglerid, some of my employees done gone missing. And I don't know what happened to them. I pay them fair wages. I give them a lot. I give them all free hat. These hats, hundreds of silvers, hundreds of golds. See this hat? High quality hat. Now, I don't know what's been happening to none of my employees, but if you could figure it out, well, that certainly would be a weight off of my back. I am nothing if not a fair man, and I do appreciate and care the work they do for me. So if you could so happen to find yourself in Kanglerid and save my employees, there could be a reward in it for you.
Alright, what's your name, sir?
Me? Sputnik Haphatzard.
Oh yeah, you did say that, Sputnik Haphatzard. Alright, Mr. Sputnik. will stop your employees from dying and expect.
Whoa! What, my employees are dying? What are you talking about?
Oh, going missing, right?
You're gonna bring them back?
If possible.
Thank you.
All right. And I'll ask the little worker if he's seen anything around that's suspicious, so you know.
Around where?
Around the woods where the people went missing.
In Conglorid?
Yeah.
Okay, well, ask him that.
Alright. So, do you know any suspicious activity around Conglorid?
Yeah. I heard about these people. They're like going missing. And there's like rumors and stuff about some of them coming back. And they were like missing their hands or something. But like not everyone comes back or something. It's like, you know, like a fairy tale or something. Like one of those things you tell people to like scare them, you know, like campfires and stuff. But,
do you know where the city is?
Congler? That's a little bit from there. It's not too far though. I mean, like a half day. It's over in that other. It's like over the country lines. I've never been there, but yeah.
Alright, thanks for the information. I go and I'll just leave and relay the information to the. Alright, first I want to talk to that drunk guy. See if he's alright.
Yachiru, do you follow him? I see. He said he'll be right back. So I'll take that as a yes. So, as you drag Yachiru out of the bar, out of the casino, the tavern, whatever you want to call it, the moment that the two of you pass the threshold, seemingly, the casino vanishes.
Alright. Is that drunk guy conscious?
He looks like he's out.
No, we'll just take him back to our room. And I'll go relay the information to
Alright.
Connie.
So, as you go to relay the information, you yank each one of them just outside of the boundary, and the moment that they leave the illusory farmer's market, they suddenly snap back to and realize that there was never a market to begin with. And for some reason, Lux Sovereign, in the far distance of their mind, remembers fondly looking over a piece of corn before getting yelled at by a random farmer who asked them to hurry the fuck up. And
hey, now fuck you, you damn farmer.
And the whole group, I assume, heads back to the tavern. Is that fair? All of you guys heading back to the tavern?
I'm down.
Yeah, I'm down.
Okay.
Wait, hold on, is the bandit still with us?
Yes, your bandit is still with you. So, as you guys all get back to the tavern, you have one passed out guy laying on the bed, and everyone's huddled up in one room. What do you do?
I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember what happened. I went AFK for you.
That's fine.
So this is just you, Emmett.
Alright, so basically, there's an illusionary casino in the town. And there's someone from the casino name, I forgot what his name was, but he's gonna give us a reward if we can bring back his comrades or workers from a city that they're disappearing in.
Okay.
Bubba, roll a history check.
History check, alright. I got a 5.
You literally have no fucking clue who you talk to.
Wait, for my history, I have a proficiency in history. What the hell?
Yeah, but you weren't
I
there,
know
so what?
he was a top hat guy.
Yeah, you knew he loved top hats, that's for sure.
Alright, that's good.
About the only fucking thing you can remember. Now, what are you doing about the guy who's passed out on the bed? Luck, Yachiru, Nova, Eminent.
Who
What
the
are you
hell
doing?
passed on the bed?
What?
Who the hell's passed on the bed? What?
That's the guy
He just
from the
told
casino that got kicked.
Oh.
Check his body for any valuables.
No, oh my god. How about we wake him up instead? Try and wake him up
Check his
instead.
body for
Okay,
valuables,
you
then
go to
wake him up.
Okay, you go to wake him up. Give me a strength check.
Alright.
He is pretty heavily out. What'd you get?
17.
17, that's perfect. Just enough. You reach down, you plant one hand firmly on both shoulders, and you shake the shit out of him. And what do you say as you wake him up?
I rolled a 19. Can I just hit him for the hell of it?
No.
Do you want to?
No.
So you're against killing, but you're just soccer guy.
Are you gonna hit him?
Well, see, there's a difference between killing and just, hitting.
This guy's innocent.
There's no point in hitting him. You just...
So, okay, so Nova, what are you yelling as you shake him awake?
Hello there. What's up?
And then, Luck, what are you yelling as you hit him?
Wake up, bitch!
And roll for damage.
Oh my god, this guy.
Roll me a d20. What the fuck was that?
Oh my bad.
11 damage.
Oh my god, why do you do so much damage, bro?
And just like that, as Nova reaches over, firmly placing one hand on each side of the passed out man in the bed, and starts shaking him awake, and he goes, "Hello! Wake up!" Right as the guy opens his eyes and he looks up, suddenly some kind of deep traumatization laden somewhere deep inside of Luck's Sovereign. For some reason, seeing a drunken man wake up in her bed has opened up some kind of trauma for her, and she immediately cross-checks the fucker right in the chin for 10 damage, putting him back to sleep.
Are you serious?
You fucking dumbass.
Heck
damn.
yeah. Let me hit him again.
No! Luck, you're banned from doing anything. Restrain Luck. Restrain Luck.
Hey, I'm sorry.
No, do nothing.
Oh
Let
my
me, can I do a
god.
strength test to try and wake him? Can I do a strength test to try and wake him up again?
Roll for strength.
Dumbass. Can I just be advantage because of what freaking Luck did, bro?
Roll for strength.
Swear to God, if it doesn't go. Is 12 high enough?
And this time, when you shake him, it does nothing.
I'll shake him awake. Damn it.
Eminent, roll for strength.
Fuck, I got 11.
And as Eminent grabs his opposite shoulder and shakes him, it does nothing. And Yachiru, roll for strength.
$12.
And as Yachiru grabs both of his legs and starts shaking him, it does nothing.
No, I'll just hit him.
Luck, roll for strength. Oh my god. And with the combined power of all of you shaking the ever-loving shit out of this man, one of you on each arm, somebody pulling down his pants while shaking him, and Luck Sovereign, with her full weight and both of her breastises planted firmly in his face as she shakes him awake. He suddenly comes to and begins suffocating, and as Luck pulls up, he can breathe again, but looks down to see that he is covered or surrounded by 3 men, a large woman that was suffocating him with her chest, and his pants are about a foot down.
Wait, there's a woman?
Why are his pants down?
Because the guy was shaking his legs, pulling his pants down.
What the fuck?
And as you guys awake him, he looks around, and as his head slowly bobbles to start to take in the situation, oh God. And he looks up at Luck. Were those suffocating me? Oh, God. And he looks down to see his pants are pulled partway down. And he starts feeling his stomach. And he's like, what did you guys take from me? I feel like I've been put through a blender. Who cut me open? Oh, God, everything hurts. What happened?
Can you heal him, Yachiru?
Can I heal him?
Sure.
Because someone's a dumbass.
Yeah, freaking.
So what do you guys tell him after he asks, what have you done?
I'm gonna just wake him up.
Okay. So you guys wake him up and then... Well, he was already awake, but what do you say?
Tell him we'll ask him what happened to him at the casino.
Are you gonna ask him?
What happened to you at the casino?
I don't remember anything about a casino. I was just trying to. Oh my God. I was in that town where all the people have gone missing. We didn't know that the people went missing there, and my wife, she left me. She's gone. I couldn't find her. And then when I came back here, I couldn't live without her. And then it's been like 3 days. She never came back. She's still not back. I thought she just left early or something to go home, and now I'm back here at home and she's not here. I don't know what happened to her.
Alright. What can you give us if we save your wife?
What do you mean save her? What happened to her?
She says she's missing. If we can find her and bring her back, well,
you know where she went?
You said you went to the city where people went missing, and she went missing, and you're surprised.
But how do you know where I went?
You said that. What are you talking about?
You just said that you went to the city where people went missing. You're saying now your wife is missing.
You don't know what city I went to.
I never said I did.
We never said they
Hey, do you know why your face is hurting right now? You need to calm down.
My face hurts? Oh my God. My face hurts. Everything hurts.
don't
Why
shut-
are my pants down? Oh my god.
Why is this?
What's your wife's name?
My wife?
Yes.
My wife, her, oh god, what's her name?
Am I able
my
to
head
heal him?
hurts so bad.
Am I able to heal him so that his head injury can get fixed?
My wife, her name was Ashura.
Ashura. Why is that? It's an interesting name. Alright.
Yeah,
You go
I
home.
think
Where the
we went there to get me this. She said she wanted to get me a present for our anniversary, and she wanted us to go to this like special hat store or something.
Oh my god.
She said that she had business to take care of or something. And then she also wanted to get me this really nice hat. And then she disappeared. Oh, God. Oh.
Do you know where this hat store was?
Yeah, we traveled pretty far. Well, it took us almost a day. It's in another country. It's just over the border. It's called Conglorid.
Congo. Was that the same city that the other guy said?
What other guy? What city? You know something?
Look, don't get involved. You'll just go missing as well, so...
I'll
We'll
go
bring your
missing
wife
too? Oh, God.
Yeah, just go home, wherever the fuck that is, and chill. Hey, where do you live? You can bring your wife back.
If you can save my wife, I live... I don't live here. It's much further away, but if I'll be here, I'll give you a week if you can bring her back to me, please.
All right. Go try. You can skedaddle.
And with that, he drunkenly stumbles out of the room, and you hear a little as he falls down the stairs and seemingly leaves out of your guys' sight. What do you do?
Well, it looks like the top has got to have something to do with the disappearances. Yeah.
There is an important pitchfork that you all are coming to here metaphorically in the road. The question is, as a group, do you decide to head to Hastellan, your original destination, or do you head to Conglorid?
Conglorid?
Both happen to be marked on your maps, if you still have them on you. Which you do, they're in the tavern. So, take a moment, peep into tavern there, and you can see where both of these destinations are. What is your decision?
Murder all of them.
Hey,
Where are we?
You are currently in Unbrahmans.
What the fuck is that?
That's the green place.
Look along the brown line that's on land. Unbrahmans is the last city before Marseille. To the left, down there, is Hastellan. And to the left and straight up by the lake is Conglorid.
I don't see it.
Conglorid? Look at the water. The water right up there.
Yeah, I see Conglorid. That's
By-
going back, isn't it?
By Tumun Bazai. What? No, you
That's
guys
going back.
you guys started in Parenthian, way on the right. You went along the black line while you were in the water, and the brown line leads you to Unbrahmans, where you've been for the last few hours.
Where is it? Okay, Ungrumman and Congrade.
So, just before the border of the Arzenian Empire, where you guys would leave Marseille, you either go up to Conglorid or down to Hastellan.
Alright, yeah. What do y'all want to do?
I don't know. You pick.
Well, what was your two goals that you were, or what's your 3 prerogatives that you were given when you started?
Save people.
Well, what was the first thing you were told to do?
Don't kill innocents.
No, by Hephaistos.
I don't know.
Does anyone remember?
The town's our friend.
No, your 3 prerogatives, the 3 things you're supposed to do.
Help people.
Go to Hastellan to save them of the danger. Find the missing operative. Do you remember what her name is?
Money, women, men.
Do you remember what her name is?
No.
No.
Ashura. And save as many people as possible.
Yeah, I want us to go save the woman then. Yeah, I want to go save the woman.
I guess you are.
But Conquer is only a half day away. We could probably go there and go. Okay, well, we have to go as a group, he says. So. And we already told the guy we'll bring back his wife.
Yeah, let's just go try and save the wife.
We just ignore what we heard from the top hat guy and the drunkard.
So you guys are going to Conglorid?
Yes.
I am in favor of Conglorid.
All in favor of going to Conglorid, say aye.
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 And with that, it is decided. Suddenly, your journey takes, some would call, a fork in the road. And the road that was intended is now no longer the road that is required. And as the 4 of you look at each other, you make your second decision. As all 4 of your heads turn ever so gently toward the bandit. Your reliable and mildly trusty friend of almost 16 hours, who's all of his friends you quite, fantastically and brightly murdered.
What do you mean, damn, I didn't murder him.
So, what do you do?
Well,
He's coming with us.
No witnesses.
No, we're not killing him. How about this? We ask him if he wants to stay here or come with us. Come on.
He's gonna come with us either way, but we're just gonna ask him to be nice.
No, we're still asking him.
Alright, well, go ahead and ask him.
Yeah, we're going to Conglorid. You coming or what?
Can I have my friend's bow back?
Oh yeah, sure.
Luck?
Ask him the bow.
You want this bow back?
Yes, please.
Okay, fine. I give him the bow.
Not giving me his bow anyway.
And as he grabs the bow, you all see that he gently turns it over. As he looks at the engraving on the inside of it and rubs his thumb gently across it, and then brings it to his chest and says, "I will make myself a better man in honor of her." And then he slings it over his back.
Who is his archer?
Wait, the archer was a female?
You don't know that.
I want to ask him, what's his old friend's name?
The one that you turned into.
We need to go back and look for her body.
The one that you turned
No.
into ashes.
I mean, he's feel bad now. You killed his girlfriend.
It turned into a campfire.
I want to know her name.
He quite literally killed her girlfriend, his girlfriend. But... How dare you?
You wanna ask? You know what? Here, how about hold on. First, roll a history check.
God damn it.
Who?
Bubba.
Check?
Where is that? Here we go. What is that? 6.
You don't remember shit. Everyone roll a history check. Let's go. Can anyone beat a 15?
8.
15? God damn.
That's a easy. I get a. Oh.
Nobody.
Oh.
Nobody remembers or realizes that Bubba quite literally shot a massive fireball, Eminent, that absolutely fucking annihilated that tree and anything in it.
Oh.
But somehow this bow came out unscathed. So anyways, all of you guys come together, and I guess you're now taking the captive with you.
Yes.
Wait, did he say he wanted to go with it? Or not?
He said that he would make himself a better man and that he was coming.
Alright.
Now, while deciding to take this captive with you, do you still call him your captive, or is he now your ally?
Can I ask him what his actual name is?
What's your name?
Ezekiel! No, I'm kidding.
Bro.
How about you?
My name, you say? My name is what you ask. A name that has not been talked about for quite some time. My name is Talon. Talon Hillfirth. Why do you
Nice
ask?
name. We didn't know your name yet, so I asked.
Alright, Talon. I'm not gonna treat you as a captive anymore, but I'm still gonna watch you with every fiber of my being.
You're still gonna want to bring him to death, huh?
Yeah, fuck up, and you get a fireball.
Oh my god.
And with that, as all of you come together, you walk down the stairs. It's roughly 10 a.m. Things have moved very quickly today. This is still one day after you've reached the town. And already, Talon has seemingly become one of your closest friends and allies. As you walk down the stairs and you all make it into the, say, front hall room, right? Front living space in the inn. All of you roll perception.
Perception. Perception. Oh, here's perception. Bro, I hate rolling for perception.
10.
Well, this one is important, so let's see what you get.
I get a 2.
Not too bad. And with that, everyone roll Arcana.
Arcana. What the hell?
I got a nat 20. No, I got a fucking 4.
Give me a nat 20. Damn it.
I got a 13.
I got 11.
Yachiru, what'd you get? Arcana.
For what?
Arcana.
15.
Yachiru, Luck, and Nova roll for investigation.
Ooh, I better get high.
20.
Did you say me to roll investigation?
Yes, everyone except for Eminent, because Eminent rolled too low.
I got 23.
I got 18.
20.
23.
And as all four of you hit the corridor, as has been trained in you so many times, your innate abilities, almost like a sixth sense, start to kick in. And as all of you start to go through the same emotions of maybe some would call warning signs, or that tingling that you get when somebody's talking about you, Eminent suddenly loses track of that sense. And as it slowly starts to pick up for the other three of you, you start to get a sense that something is off. Maybe it's an itch in the back of your neck, or an uncomfortableness at the tips of your toes, at the ends of your shoes, that leaves you feeling like there's something going on and you're right at the edge of it. And as you all start to look around, it only gets stronger and it only pulls more at you that there's something happening. And as Eminent stands there with your guide and your newfound ally, Talon, the three of them standing in the middle of the room, the other three of you slowly move around looking at all of your surroundings. As one of you goes to check the door, another goes to check the room right next door, and finally, a third, Luck Sovereign, you turn to look back at the front desk where the woman who helped you in last night was posted, which you find odd that she's not currently there. And as this creeping feeling slowly inches its way further up, and it becomes more of a solidified no without any physical proof that there's something going on, you ready your weapon as you slowly make your way toward the desk. And as you trot closer, you get up to the desk, and as you reach your hand forward, you stop for a moment and move just to the side of the bell that's ringed to get her attention. And as you pull yourself over the counter, you look, roll a perception check.
Wait, who perception?
19.
It slowly starts to come into focus, as though an illusory blanket has been metaphorically pulled back from over your eyes, as you come to the realization that you're not looking at nothing. You're not looking at wooden floor. You're not looking at what should be a mat where the lady would normally stand every day, but rather you start to see a reddish hue slowly wash down the sides of the cabinets, and then you see a body start to come into focus, and a head that's been removed from said body, and two hands no longer there but stumps that have been left beside the body, and the hands nowhere to be seen. a truly gruesome sight as you slowly pull yourself back from the counter. Your eyes widened and your breath, still calm, but slightly hastened from before. You are aware that she is no longer alive. The room is dead silent as everyone looks and tries to wonder what you have just seen. What do you say?
What
Hey,
hell?
hey,
What the?
guys, I think there's a problem.
Yeah, he's kind of unalive.
We have to figure out who did this or what happened.
Yeah,
Does anyone have any questions about like what happened? What he's talking about?
What is he
did you
talking
see?
about? I don't get it.
Yeah, none of you have seen what he saw.
But behind the counter, she's dead. The old lady who gave us the rooms.
What?
Wait,
How?
the rooms? Yeah. I don't know. Like her head's it's off her body.
Wait, is our gold still there?
I think so. I'm gonna check. Can I get a
That's
perception
re-
check to see if the
that-
gold's there?
That's really what y'all worried about, your gold.
As you go to reach back over the counter, you look, and the sight of her missing hands and decapitated head throws off your stomach, and as you are sickened by your own moral dilemmas, you slowly sit back over the counter and look back at the group. Yeah, it's pretty gross back there. I can't look for anything.
I rolled a 15 for perception.
And just like that, ever so clearly, you see even more now. The absolutely bone-chilling decapitation of her hands, where they were ripped off of her body and her head was chopped clear off.
I'm an adventurer. Why would this bother me?
Yeah, we just fucking unalived a bunch of people.
You just rolled a 2 on your perception.
Two.
So anyways,
Alright, am I able to check, see if I see what he see? Since he told me or something? Or is it,
you're gonna go double
Yeah,
check
can-
to see
can-
if he actually saw what you saw.
Can I check to see if the gold's there?
No.
I feel like I've had time to process now.
If you really have to understand what he saw, sure, roll perception.
I got a
The
13.
fact that you're really worried about the gold that much.
After the veil of the illusion has been broken, yes, now you can see what's going on.
Alright, can I check to see if there's any magic around the bodies? Or body? Oh, of course there's magic around the body when I'm checking around.
It doesn't matter what you roll. You already knew that there was an illusion there and you broke it.
Alright, I guess, is there any way to check, like, what caused the illusion?
Hold on.
Can I investigate or something? I don't know.
Do you have a background in magic?
Yeah.
Then roll for investigation.
Alright. I got a 9.
You know someone placed an illusion there.
God damn it.
Hey, is this ending soon? Like,
Yeah, wait.
Yeah.
are we nearing an end point?
Yes.
Well, I mean, I just have stuff that can check for like this.
Is there anyone else in
Just
this building?
go outside.
Alright.
Can I
Can
check
I-
to see if the gold's there?
No.
No,
No, the gold was taken.
What?
no, there's no gold for
So
you.
it's a thief.
Yes, it's a thief. The gold's
I want
gone.
my- yeah, we need
Yes,
to
the
do
gold
that.
is. Yes, the gold is gone. So, are you gonna go outside?
Can I check the old lady for any items?
No.
No, because you're not chaotic evil.
But you literally said we couldn't kill innocent people at the start of this game,
you're
so
not
I'm assuming that it didn't matter for any.
So what happens if somebody walks in?
So?
Yeah, they're gonna see you looting a.
Yeah, it's not just 5 guys standing in a room. It's 4 guys standing in a room, and then a girl over top of a
got more
decapitated
health.
body that's fucking feeling her up, trying to get
Hey,
shit off
well,
of her.
actually, it's all behind the counter. Thank you very much.
Yeah, but they're gonna see your big ass back there.
Yeah, and I'll just say I worked there.
Yeah, but they're gonna know this old woman.
So, I'm gonna say I'm a new hire. And I'm just watching over the front for a few
Okay,
minutes.
seriously, are you guys gonna walk outside?
Can I
invisibility before I
can I just drag luck? Can I drag luck
Well,
out of
as you are all aware that something may be around here and killed the old woman, you will get a chance to prepare. So, do you all prepare?
Can I activate a spell?
I would like to cast invisibility.
Can I
Okay,
activate,
Eminent is invisible.
Can I?
I'll walk outside.
Okay. Can I activate what's it called? Hold up. Divine Sense. I can detect if there's any good or evil intentions around the area. Like, would I be able to detect outside?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Can I activate it? So I
Yep.
activate Divine Sense.
Don't forget to knock that off as one of your spells.
Yeah, it's an action, long rest.
Okay, well, that too. That's what I mean.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, how far is that? 30 feet?
60.
60 feet. And Yachiru, Luck, what do you do? What do you do? What do you activate? Are you gonna do anything? Are you gonna set up a reaction? Are you gonna get ready? What?
Reaction.
Yeah, reaction.
Alright, so as all of you step outside, taking up defensive postures, and right as you're going out the door with Eminent in full invisibility, Nova has activated his sense of righteousness, looking for good and evil. And as it slowly spreads out in a wave over every living thing in the area, suddenly pinging goes off in his head, and he starts to count up targets, and it goes off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and it all comes rushing back to him in an instant. And he looks out at all of you. What do you say?
I see there's 8 targets that we must go after.
Well, they're coming to you. So what do you say?
Well, I see there's 8 people that's coming after us. We must prepare for battle.
Oh, can I cast spell?
But before that, can I also cast a spell too? No.
Yeah, they're 60 feet away. You have a turn.
Okay.
They're 30 feet after you've sensed them, and you're all outside and ready.
So can I cast the spell Zone of Truth? Create some deception. So like, basically, they have to make a. Oh, I'll just copy and paste it in chat. What it says. Easier to spell.
Okay, Bubba, what are you doing?
I will cast Erupting Earth. It says you choose a point you see on the ground within range.
Oh, actually, never mind. I'm not gonna cast that.
Of churned earth and stone is erupted about 20 feet. Cube centered on the point you point at. Each creature in the area must take a dexterity saving throw. A creature takes 3d12 bludgeoning damage on a
You're
failed
gonna force. You're gonna force all them. Wait. So what? So where? What are you? What is it? What do they have to roll again?
A dex saving throw.
Of how much?
15. Wait, are they enemies?
What's the spell do?
It's erupts A fountain of charred earth and stone erupts in a 20 feet cube centered on that point. Each
So you're
creature in
saying you're gonna just like obliterate this building?
Wait. He said there's like 8 people coming at us, right?
The building. He's gonna obliterate you guys.
He said that's 60 feet away. This is a 20 by 20 cube. Huh?
No. They're 30 feet away by the time you guys are out the door and readied.
Yeah, well, it is. It's still only 20 feet. That's still 10 feet of clear.
Okay. But how about you just prepare your
They're
attack
coming
spells?
at you while you're getting
How much-
ready to summon this.
How about you just prepare your attack spells when you see them, just throw it at them. Just have them ready to just go get released on command as soon as you see them. At them, not at us.
Wait, how is that gonna...
Can't you like just hold the spell and then send it right when you see them?
Alright,
So
instead of that, I'm just gonna
anyways-
cast Hypnotic Pattern then, instead of doing that.
Okay,
So
can I
anyways, as the enemy's life signatures come around the corner,
I did.
suddenly
Okay.
the 8 becomes 2. And 2 people, an elf and a human, pop around the corner looking at you. And they come walking up toward you. And as you look at them with suspicion from what had previously been said, they come up to you and they go, "Hello. Do you all happen to be looking for something?"
Who are you?
Okay. Can I before
I'm
we do
invisible.
anything,
I'm probably not gonna say that.
before we do anything, can I activate the spell Zone of Truth that lets me know if a person is lying to me or not? When I ask them questions.
What do you have to do to activate that?
It says
Hello.
casting time 1 action 60 feet. You create a magical zone that guards against all this line of 15-foot radius. That's all it says.
Where exactly is that in your
The
spells?
second level, yeah.
You create a magical zone that guards against deception in a 15-foot radius sphere centered on a point of your choice until the spell ends.
Hey, are we almost done?
Yeah, we're almost done.
Okay, because it's been 4 fucking hours.
Yeah, we're almost done here.
W4 hours.
And they're too far away from you. They're not within 15 feet.
Oh, okay, never mind.
So
Can I just?
they were 30 feet away. How is he gonna
You said
summon
they
something?
rounded the corner.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're still.
yeah,
They're not, dude.
Yeah.
They're not within 15 feet. 30
Okay.
feet and 15 feet difference.
Who talks 15 feet away from somebody?
They're walking toward you. They're not. They're not like.
Okay,
in
can I
front.
just?
Okay.
They
Can I just
go.
do a reaction?
So they see
Well,
3 of you. They can't see Eminent at all, and they go, "Are you guys looking for something?"
I'm
What do you
just
do?
gonna sit there because I'm.
I asked them, "Who are you?" First.
We just live here. Who are you?
We are travelers.
Interesting. What were you guys doing in the inn here?
We just came out.
Huh. Why do you guys look so confused?
Something personal is going on in our group.
Okay. Do you guys mind moving out of the way of the door?
Can I cast Hypnotic Pattern?
Yeah, if you want.
Okay,
I'm just gonna cast it. Alright, what? Okay.
get behind them and hypnosis them.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put him to sleep and let's get out of here.
Okay.
Alright, you create a twisted pattern of color that weaves through the air inside a 30 feet cube, and the pattern appears a moment. The advantage is each creature in the area.
So which one of your spells is this?
Hypnotic pattern.
Oh, okay.
Have to make a wisdom saving throw of 15.
More spells.
Okay. And we go here, and with that, we go. And what are you casting for?
To knock him out. Put him to sleep.
And
Just hit him on the back of the neck like an animal.
just like that, the one on the left falls down, passed out. The one on the right is startled and starts to back away from you, yelling out, "What was that? What did you do?"
Can I dash up and just hit them on the back of the neck, knocking them unconscious?
You can try dashing at them. They're gonna dash away.
Oh, damn.
How far is the dash?
How far is your dash?
Honestly,
you're
I
like
feel like
20 feet from them.
I feel like we're in the wrong right now.
He didn't let them. You guys didn't even let them get any closer. As soon as they got like within 30 feet, he couldn't even pass his. He couldn't even cast his 15-foot "Are you lying" spell, and then you hit him with "Pass the fuck out."
I think I should have just attacked their ass. I could have attacked their ass because they were 60 feet and they got 30 feet. But this is just.
Well, one's passed out on the ground, and the other one is like backing away from you quickly. So what do you do?
I'll cast it again.
You're gonna cast it again?
Yes.
How many times are you allowed to cast it?
Twice.
All right, cast it again. Fuck.
Oh, right.
I assume that means that you're running toward them while casting it.
I have a 120 feet range in this. I don't need to move.
All right. And that's a 20.
God damn it.
So they're backing away from you, and they're turning around and running. What do the rest of you guys do?
Back.
How about this? Since you guys probably don't remember from our previous conversation, just roll for history check. And I'll roll one for luck since he left. Roll
20.
history.
5.
I got 25.
So it comes back to you from your training that the history of the Burae Kasht, the tattered souls that you're looking for, the people that you want to take out in specifics because they are essentially soulless creatures. You remember that there is a pattern to them where they have their number marked somewhere on their bodies. And you could per se check to see if this is a member of the Burae Kasht.
Can I do a perception check to see if they're a member?
They're passed the fuck out. You just gotta go up to their body and look.
Okay, so can I go look then?
Okay, so while the rest of you guys are still in somewhat of a formation, Nova jogs up ahead, and as he lifts the shirt up to look at the back, because the back is where the lowest ranked members have their numbers sigiled on them, from 100 to 80, you look and see the number 100. scrawled on his back. And
And
that's
can I
where
check
we're gonna end the session.
Okay.
Yay.
Meaning that next session is gonna pick up with the four of you. You've got your guide. You've got your new ally Talon. You've got a hostile member of the Burae Kasht right in front of you, and you got one motherfucker running. And you also have a dead innkeeper. You got people that you gotta go save, and fucking Sputnik wants his damn top hat workers back.
Ezekiel.
Okay, Loki, did you plan when the freaking whole Talon thing? What were you thinking during that whole thing?
During what?
Talon, like you're trying to when we add him to the story, like were you like, oh shit, how do I add him to the story during that?
I mean, you guys didn't think it was weird that his wife's bow was left behind when she was seemingly burned to cinders?
But like, what were the chances of us like? Because you already know how these guys they probably wanted to kill him. Like,
Are you asking how many side threads I have for this first mission?
Yes.
At least a dozen.
Like, there's no way.
I have at least a dozen set out here.
Like, there's no way.
How many have you guys already skipped? 3 of them. There's 3 of them. There's no chance to go down.
Like, I was like, ain't no way you had this, the bow thing.
So, what was your guys' favorite part? Also, Bill, I'll unmute you now because the thing's over here.
I have to go though, so.